I mean, seriously, why are people so intent on telling me that I'm wrong and I'm doing everything that I do in my life wrong? Okay? Why?
Meerkat Mall.
Stole that
I will do what I want, how I want, when I want, how I want, when I want. And you like it, do what I want, how I want, when I want, how I want, when I want. Do what I want, how I want, do what I want, when I want, do what I want, how I want, do what I. Because I'm ESP and I am the king. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter how I act. It doesn't matter if I make a mistake or if I do something funny and great. It doesn't matter if I act well or if I misbehave. No matter what I do, people clown on me. Okay? No matter what DSP does, it's never good enough. Okay? Therefore, if I choose to do something, I can fucking do it. It doesn't matter. No matter what I do, everyone's gonna say it's wrong anyway. I'm the master of my own destiny. I will do what I want, how I want, when I want, how I want, when I want. I'll do what I want, how I want, when I want, how I want, when I want. Do what I want, how I want, do what I want, when I want, do what I I will do what I want, how I want, when I want, how I want, when I want. And you like it, do what I want, how I want, when I want, how I want, when I want. Do what I want, how I want, do what I want, when I want, do what I want, how I want, do what I. No matter what DSP does, people keep plowing. Okay? I mean, seriously, why are people so intent on telling me that I'm wrong and I'm doing everything that I do in my life wrong? Okay? Why?
Okay, go.
Stole that
I will do what I want, how I want, when I want, how I want, when I want. And you like it, do what I want, how I want, when I want, how I want, when I want. Do what I want, how I want, do what I want, when I want, do what I want, how I want, do what I. Because I'm ESP and I am the king. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter how I act. It doesn't matter if I make a mistake or if I do something funny and great. It doesn't matter if I act well or if I misbehave. No matter what I do, people clown on me. Okay? No matter what DSP does, it's never good enough. Okay? Therefore, if I choose to do something, I can fucking do it. It doesn't matter. No matter what I do, everyone's gonna say it's wrong anyway. I'm the master of my own destiny. I will do what I want, how I want, when I want, how I want, when I want. And you like it, do what I want, how I want, when I want, how I want, when I want. Do what I want, how I want, do what I want, when I want, do what I want, how I want, do what I. Because I'm ESP The banana song from Donkey Kong 64. Listen, I'm not mentally stunted. I don't know what you're referencing, stupid. No one understands your memes because they're dumb. They're for dumb children, mouth droopers, you fucking morons. Meerkat Mom stole that shit. I want banana, tasty banana. Put it in your mouth and squeeze. Put it in your mouth and squeeze. I want banana, tasty banana. Put it in your mouth and squeeze. Put it in your mouth and squeeze. It comes in Dano. Listen, I'm mentally stunted. It comes in Dano.
Hyperfixated autistic.
It comes in Dano. I don't know what you're referencing, stupid. It comes in Dano. Dano, what a banana have to do with Dano? I'm up here.
You're down here. I can't hear you. You're below me. Cause I'm not on your level.
It comes in Dano. 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 Listen, I'm mentally stunted. It comes in Dano.
Hyperfixated autistic.
It comes in Dano. I don't know what you're referencing, stupid. It comes in Dano. Dano, what do bananas have to do with Dano? I want banana, tasty banana. Put it in your mouth and squeeze. Put it in your mouth and squeeze. I want banana, tasty banana. Put it in your mouth and squeeze. Put it in your mouth and squeeze. It comes in Dano. Listen, I'm mentally stunted. It comes in Dano.
Hyperfixated autistic.
It comes in Dano. I don't know what you're referencing, stupid. It comes in Dano. Dano, what do bananas have to do with Dano? It comes in Dano. Listen, I'm mentally stunted. It comes in Dano.
Hyperfixated autistic.
It comes in Dano. I don't know what you're referencing, stupid. It comes in Dano. Dano, what do bananas have to do with Dano? It comes in Dano. It comes in Dano. It comes in Dano. It comes in Dano.
Hello everybody, we're gonna start right away. I'm just making sure everything is working because there was some bugs, I guess, or maybe glitches. Let me check the mic. Yeah, everything should be fine now. What's up? Welcome. Let's get some more music here. Or maybe we're gonna get the video that I usually play as the start. Here, let's continue this one.
SP Gaming. Roll, throw, then roll, mash, punch, and lag. These fucking people who play online suck. Dude, he just keeps rolling and pressing buttons. I can't stop because of the lag. He gets away with it every fucking time, even though I should be able to punish it. The lag is so bad. So he's another lag-abusing scrub. These people are fucking terrible players, dude. Another roll super that I can't avoid in lag. The guy is a complete fucking scrub. Roll mash, roll throw, roll mash. You suck, dude. Yes. Play online with the worst connection possible and roll and mash buttons like a fucking idiot. And this is a grandmaster. Yeah, you're a grandmaster of fucking sucking shit. You roll mash in lag. Are you kidding me?
That was a good one.
All right, to hell
You're a
with this
grandmaster of sucking shit.
I'm just gonna fucking beat him now. Grandmaster, roll masher. Fuck this idiot. Here we go. You wanna fucking play, we can fucking play. No mercy for the fucking scrubs. I've had enough. Let's go. Shoot or get off the pot. Hurry up. We don't have time for this. You can finish masturbating later. He's awful. He literally gets away with a million fucking scrub moves. I've mastered the lag, bro. You fucking idiot. Terrible people. No fucking Blanca ball. Like, that's a hard move to do or something. Oh my god, dude, what? I can't do anything. He rolls, it freezes, and drops the input. Again, every time he does it, I can't react. Look at that, I couldn't move again. Again, every time he rolls, there's no reaction. It won't come out. Unreal. Literally, he rolls and it freezes the game and he gets free hits every time he rolls and mashes. It's unreal. Every fucking time. I couldn't do anything. It froze my game. Look, he did it again. No Blanca Ball combo. Oh, no super. Dude, are you kidding me? 4-hit combo drops the Blanca Ball. Dude, I do level 2 super. Nothing. Twice. Fuck this guy. This guy is a piece of fucking human feces.
Whoa.
Rocky 609.
Great.
You are actual human feces. You are terrible.
Needed to find his name, too.
You abused the lag, and that's how you got to.
You were human
by rolling
feces.
and mashing buttons.
Hey, big ups to Stu K26, 7 months, dude.
You don't even understand the game. You're not even doing hit strings. You're
not a game understander.
fucking piece of shit.
Oh, this is toxic as fuck. This got me pissed off right off the bat. Anyways, let's just get into this. Let's just start it since this is early anyways.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Chocolate Starfish!
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. What's up? How's it going? And how you doing? Yeah, we're back. We're back for your scheduled awesome coverage of the state of play. Thanks to Darkside fucking Phil. We're going to see what he has to say about the latest AAA experiences that companies want to sell you for full price that are pretty much the same thing they already sold you like 4 times. If you're excited for this, oh my god, you're looking forward to a great stream. We're going to start with the this stupid Pokemon. Well, it's not Pokemon. It's the last stream of 007 First Light, where he rage quit the game, I think, or wage quit it, or woke quit it, or I don't even know what it was. But yeah, I think he's done, and he has a rant at the end to tell you how dumb it is. And also, you wouldn't believe this. You would never believe this, actually. You would never believe this. Phil bought a new box of Pokemon, and he is going to show it to you. And the Pokemon thing has become so... I don't know. It's like the symbiote. It completely took over the entirety of what he does, always, forever. Everything has something to do with the box. Everything has something to do with opening more cards. Every begging segment is 10 times more annoying. This is like... It's insane. It's actually insane. Somehow it got worse, as people say, and they really did. I'm not even like trying to clickbait you. They legit actually fucking did. He made a big deal out of buying the more expensive box, I think, because of course he did, because then he can dangle the keys in front of your face and be like, you guys, I went out of my way to do that. But yeah, let's hear him say that.
My next box of Pokemon cards have arrived early.
Whoa.
That's right.
I guess now we got to apologize to
To
USPS.
get the very, very valuable box of cards that you guys told me you wanted me to
You
get.
guys.
You said, don't do the regular Mega Evolution set. You've already done that, and there's not much in that set regardless. Get a set where you have a high chance, well, not a high chance, but you have a chance of getting something of high value. So I did. I listened to your feedback, and this is the Phantasmal Flames box.
Oh my god, no way. This
That
features,
special Mega Evolution.
I don't know, was it
I
Charizard?
got
Yeah.
the X version.
or like $1,000
As
worth
the
Charizard.
highlighted chase card of the set, and apparently, for what I'm to understand,
Knowing DSP luck, he's gonna pull it. I'm not gonna say I'm 100% sure. I'm not even like 20% sure, but I think there's a small chance that he's gonna pull it, and that's gonna be like the most obnoxious he's ever been in his life. Ever.
that is worth over $1,000. Yes. Will we get that card? No. At least based off the track record of when we went ahead and we got the box of Mega Evolution, I got almost nothing in that box, right? Like almost nothing at all. So I would not be surprised if with this box we don't get anything good. Just being honest, okay?
Of course.
But let's see how it goes. All right. and I'm excited to start opening packs of this new set. I have the new binder. Hold on.
Oh, now we need a new binder too. Of course. How could I forget the new shitty ass
is a
binder?
brand new-
Yeah, this is getting skipped.
Contribute. Let's see if you want to do it on this stream. We could do it on this very stream. So it's $50. That could be 10 subs on Kick, 5,000 kicks on Kick, a $50 super chat, a $50 super sticker, $50 tip, or 17 memberships. And I will open my first pack. You'll have the honor of me popping open the seal on this guy, taking a look at what the packs look like, because I have no clue what the pack art is or anything like that. We'll inspect to see if it looks like reseals or, legit packs. I assume it's legit packs. It looks like officially the real seal on the box and everything like it's supposed to be. So,
Okay.
we'll see.
So it's not a reseal confirmed.
Let's go.
Even though the last one was also confirmed and we didn't actually really know until the end.
Get some Phantasmal Flames packs.
And
on this
immediately,
very stream this
let's
morning.
get some packs.
Hopefully you guys are excited. I mean,
But the thing is, it works from, I guess, what we're about to see, maybe. What I've seen on Twitter, probably, because I haven't seen any of this. But it works, so suffer dance, suffer. And I think he might chase away a couple of dents, but it doesn't matter. Like, in the long term, it doesn't matter. Every gimmick of his chases away like 5 dents and gets 2 more back. And I know it's kind of like 1 steps forward and 2 steps back, but with the dents, it's all about the dollar signs. It's not about the steps. Therefore, this analogy makes no sense. But
like I said, I basically went crazy to buy these because it's expensive.
you went crazy.
And I tried to rush delivery, and it finally showed up.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
there
This is
you
the
go.
guilt trip part. This is where you should feel
Okay.
uncomfortable.
Phantasmal Flames, baby. Let's go.
Is it successful? I think it is.
So that's going on today as of this stream. All right. Now, also, I got to talk about it. All right. It's the talk of the internet right now. Literally overnight, this blew up on the internet. And so I have to address it. Okay. Let's go. Let's just do it. Let's just get the elephant out of the room so we can relax. For the
What is that going to be?
All right.
Oh, dude, it's the LTG thing? Oh my god, it's the
Dear God,
LTG
went to court.
courtroom segment.
Yes, that's real.
And he has to address it, by the way. He has to address it. Hey, remember that awesome segment during the quartering documentary? That was a really cool and awesome segment. Like I said, really awesome segment. Well, Phil said that he doesn't like him, but he's against looking for people's like personal issues and their dirty laundry and digging into it. Isn't that literally it? We're going to actually have a segment commenting low tier God's restraining order against his fucking baby mama. Okay, man. Okay, that's definitely not going against his moral code. The Bushido of begging.
That's not like a video a detractor made. Well, it is, but it's not like a video that's made up. It's not that like it's some
And
silly meme story.
immediately like a million disclaimers because he needs to come across as a good person, even though he's just doing drama gossip right now. This is just drama gossip, which is perfectly awesome. I love drama gossip, but I'm also not hiding the fact that I love drama gossip and trying to give you a million disclaimers. And he does.
Made by AI. It's not Sora AI garbage. Okay, it's real. Yesterday, Low Tier God went to court and had a public hearing, which you would think he would have known that it would have been public. You see, whenever you go to court, unless for some reason it's a very serious thing that a judge deems, hey, this needs to be closed the door, in general, okay, when you go to court, it's public. It's recorded. It's sometimes broadcast on the internet. It's archived. It's uploaded. People can see the court case after the fact. And what happened was Dale, because that is his real name, is Dale, went to
Oh
court,
no, you can't dead name him.
had his entire case broadcast on the internet. Now,
Yeah, like
the
Phil's
lolcat
bankruptcy
like me,
call.
It means that everyone micro scrutinizes everything.
We needed to do that. We needed to do the he's a lolcow like me. Good thing, Phil. Good mention.
He's involved in. And in this case,
He's a lolcow like
I
me.
think anyone really knew what he was going to
Not
court
wrong.
for or understood. To be honest, when I found out, I was shocked. Okay.
Why?
So for those who don't know the situation with Low Tier God,
Oh yeah, drama recap.
live streamer
Because
basically every-
we need to talk about this. By the way, we need to talk about this. This is a part of the Level 1 podcast docket because he does this segment. I guess.
time he goes on stream, produces himself as some kind of a big shot. He's essentially
Big
a
shot.
narcissist, okay?
Essentially.
Best fighting game player of all time. No one could possibly ever beat him in a match. Anyone who does, it's only because of this excuse, that excuse, this excuse, that excuse. Okay? Like, literally, you could never, ever beat him if this were Street Fighter 4 or Street Fighter 5. It's only because we're playing Street Fighter 6 and this game is junk. That's why you're beating him. But then you beat him in Street Fighter 5, but you'll never beat him
all
in
right,
Third
man.
Strike.
Yep.
You beat him in Third Strike, but you could never beat him in Tiddlywinks.
Yeah, okay, man. You are that. You're that, just a very low confidence version of that. Yeah, a very, very low confidence version of that.
You know? That's how he is. Keep in mind, I've challenged this guy to matches.
Oh, yeah, right.
which he says
Now,
the only
of
way-
course. How could we forget that we need to talk about their personal relationship, even though it has nothing to do with any of this?
he would ever play me is for $5,000. I said, well, I'll play it for $5,000, but the winner takes it. You don't just get it for playing me. The winner takes the money. He didn't like that. So then he started making public challenges about, like, he'll only play me if I squat a certain amount of weight, which is really bizarre. You care about a guy's physique?
Yeah, he doesn't care about that. It was a joke to make you look like a weakling and a geek, and it totally worked because that's exactly what you did. You cried about it. You literally did.
Unless you're gay.
And he's still crying about it. Unless you're gay? Is that why you're flexing to grown men on camera? Because you're gay? Why would I care about... Hold on.
Certain amount of
This is a massive self-felt.
weight, which is really bizarre. Because why do you care about a guy's physique unless you're gay?
Why do I care about a guy's fucking fitness regimen that he tells me about every single day of his life? Why do I care about a guy talking about his fucking exercise machine? Why do I care about a guy talking about flexing on camera for $2? Which is pretty much $2. Like, literally, I'm not even, like, joking.
For my work-styled individuals getting ready for their office-styled jobs.
Hey, big ups, dude. Your rise and shine is bright and early. Early worm gets through the traffic quicker. Big ups, Javis Suavi, dude.
Very weird behavior, okay?
Very weird behavior.
anyway,
Yeah, I didn't mean it for real.
In
He didn't.
regards to...
He didn't actually think DSP would go in the gym on a squat rack and squat like 300 pounds or something, and then film himself. He didn't think that would happen.
Oh, to your God. I've covered him before.
Oh,
I've
he's
done a
covered
whole
him.
Stream about him on April Fool's
What do you
Day.
cover him in?
I've talked about him in the past and how he fakes his affluence, meaning he shows on
His
screen
faked
that he's blowing up
affluence.
subs and all of that, and they're all fake or they are way undervalued. So he'll say he has 4,000 active subscribers that are paying, but each subscriber is probably less than $1. Meaning
So he has 4,000 subscribers. That's what I'm to get out of
he
this.
doesn't even make $4,000 in a month.
Okay. Did he say he did that? Maybe he said he did that, but DSP didn't talk about that clip. He didn't show me that clip.
Hence, it's faked affluence. It's staged. It's all
Is this
smoke and
staged?
mirrors. He has a stream that claims to have thousands
Oh, you
of
can't
viewers,
even
but
do
the
that,
chat doesn't
dude.
even
And I'm sure there's like 50 million fucking LTG troll videos that prove that. He just didn't watch any of them.
move at all.
Because his dark side fucking
Hence,
Phil.
are bots. And we could talk about this till the cows come home, but I already have, so there's no reason to really beat the dead horse here. The reason that we're bringing this up is very simple. Yesterday, he went to court. His entire court case was publicized and put on the internet publicly, and
Oh, I thought it was publicized privately.
exposed for a lie that he has been telling for years on his streams because he had to publicly admit the truth of it in front of a judge.
No
Okay?
way.
Now, I
No way. He
personally
actually has a child?
can say that I have been down this path before. The path of, okay, someone's
path
in
of
my
affluence.
personal business.
The path
They
of
should
fake
be,
affluence.
because what they're talking about has nothing to do with me or my content on the internet. So I don't know why someone would bring it up. I don't know why we would even talk about it. So just lie about it. Okay? And so,
Yeah,
over
we
the
know.
years, there's been
You kind of
little
still
white
do
lies
that.
here or there that sadly have kind of blown up in my face over time. I mean, notably the one that most people bring up to this day is mobile games. That I used to say, no, I don't play mobile games. I don't spend money on mobile games. I don't do anything there. And then, of course, people got insanely obsessed with this minutia which has nothing to do with my streams or content.
What? How does it have nothing to do with your streams and content? When your streams and content was literally like fucking lying to everybody about where your money goes and asking for more money. Like, it was all about his streams and content. And also, he committed bankruptcy fraud because he wrote those off on his taxes.
Possible thing they could to make my life
and
miserable.
tax fraud and everything fraud.
To try
He's a fraudulent person.
to prove that I play mobile games.
And they did.
Don't know why, because it really has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, it literally does, though. I mean, do you remember the video you made admitting to lying and saying, you guys, if you feel like I lied to you and you leave, then I'll understand? You remember that video you made? Come on, why are we flip-flopping like that?
So, you know, socially engineer some of my accounts to try to get access to them.
Okay.
And
Steal your money?
hack into, well, not hack, but actually work for my ISP company to turn my internet on and off during live streams.
This, dude, I'm finding this so fucking hard to believe. So insanely hard to believe. Because no company would admit this, by the way. Where's my avatar? No company would ever admit this. Because then you're opening yourself up to a fucking lawsuit. And the guy can say, oh, so you admit that you employed a guy who personally fucked with me? And he used your company resources to fuck with me? I will sue you now. And then he would win. So no, I don't think that happened.
I'm not kidding. That actually happened. And more crazy stuff that has happened to me over the years with these people who are absolutely obsessed with me and they're just nuts. Okay. So I can tell you from personal experience, I understand how you can tell a little white lie and think it's no big deal. Let's just get past it and get back to my content. But then people hyperfixate on that.
Okay, so, okay, yeah. This is not really about low tier God. Surprisingly, wow, I know you're probably shocked, but this segment is about how Phil is better than him, but how he got the same treatment, even though what he did was infinitely smaller.
White lie.
And more
That
insignificant.
lie gets blown up exponentially on that white lie, and that lie gets blown up exponentially because it's just the thing you've lied about all along. Okay? Now I know it is far safer, all right, to just be honest about this kind of stuff, particularly if it has nothing to do with your content. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, yeah, all right, whatever, I play mobile games, moving on. As opposed to
That wasn't about,
Okay.
again,
in particular,
again.
we're talking
and
about
here he's lying about the thing while talking about how you shouldn't lie about the thing. I don't know how he doesn't realize how doing this is being dishonest right now. Because no one ever had a problem with him playing mobile games. Because we've known that he's been playing mobile games for a long time. The problem was asking for money to bail himself out of like a life ruination situation. And then spending it on the latest Hogan. That was the problem. And that was always the problem all along, that was the problem. In lying to his own audience that already was giving him an exorbitant amount of money to exist. That was the problem. It's not, oh, Phil pretends not to play mobile games, but then he did. He lied about the most insignificant thing of all time. Never the problem. Ever.
out here with LTG is that over the years, he has been accused of having a child and that he doesn't take care of the child. He apparently is owed back child support and hasn't paid it. And that basically he's a deadbeat dad. That's what the people on the internet accuse this guy of.
No, literally, not
Does
basically.
any of that have to do with his content? No. If you're tuning into an
Okay.
LTG stream,
But being a lolcow, you're not getting made fun of because of your content, buddy. You should probably know, even though DSP gets made fun of because of his content, because it's trash. And so does Low Tier God. But that's not the thing here. Oh, this is such a fucking dog shit segment.
to see him rage at fighting games and put on his clown show and lie about how affluent he is and all of that, you know, it has nothing to do with that. So you could still enjoy laughing at LTG and his content and not have to delve into his personal affairs in life. But sadly, when you're someone who presents yourself publicly on the internet every single day, people tend to want to dig in. All right. And in this case, the fact that he has lied over the years, always saying, no, I don't have a child. This is all a lie. This is some random hoe on the internet who's making this up and is clout chasing and wants to get attention and wants to make money off my name. That's what he's been saying all along. And the problem with that is people will not let it go because they feel like, hey, if you're really a deadbeat dad, if you have a kid and you're not taking care of them, and here you are, shit talking the mother and everything, that's awful. I mean, there's so many things that have been thrown around that supposedly he said. I don't know what's true and not because I don't sit around watching the guy's streams all day.
So why are you covering him right now? Why are you covering him right now? Why are we doing this right now? I mean, I know why we're doing this right now for very selfish, narcissistic, and somewhat petty reasons. But you can just say so. You can just say so instead of being Mr. Nice Guy, pretending to want to help people and like help them recover. You can just fucking make fun of him and shit on him the same way they shit on you and don't respect you. No one thinks you're a nice guy, Phil. No one thinks you a virtuous fella. No one does.
I've seen some clips.
And this could have been a funny segment of you being like, haha, look at fucking low tier God in court, crying about his baby mama, being harassed by his baby mama, and asking for a restraining order. This could have been funny as hell. But you don't want to fucking speak with your chest, and you don't want to make it funny. You want to make it like you're doing news coverage, like unbiased drama news and coverage of the latest drama events. No one fucking wants that or cares about that.
That are pretty nasty stuff. And the truth is, if he does have a kid and he said this stuff, one day that kid's going to see it.
Yeah, he did. Yes, it will.
Oh my God. I can't believe that my dad talks like this. And this is the kind of guy that he is on the internet. Whether it's a show or not, he's saying some heinous stuff. Okay? Now, the reason the whole internet is abuzz is because yesterday, LTG went to court for something that you probably never would have expected. He went to court representing himself.
Okay. Didn't we already talk about this?
A restraining order against his baby mama. Yes. He filed this lawsuit against her. He wants a restraining order against the baby mama. And you might say, well, what on earth is that about? Well, in this 20 minutes that's been put out on the internet, basically, in a nutshell, I'll just summarize what it is.
Okay.
He presents to the judge evidence that this woman basically has tried to participate in organized harassment against him, that she sits on a Discord server full of his detractors, and they literally plan things. Like, she feeds them personal information.
Yeah, that was funny as hell.
Confirms his address. She confirms the...
Because he told somebody to pull up and catch a fade, and then she was, like, giving people information how they can pull up on him and catch a fade, which is really fucking hilarious.
Gym that he actually goes to work out. She tells them information about him, and then they use that to try to actually catch him in real life and take pictures and harass him. Okay?
And he is, by the way, he is framed as an innocent little victim. He literally tells people, find me and let's fight. That's what he tells them. And then come to find out what they want to find him and fight. And then he cries in court.
Who knows if any of it is true or not, but he presented this judge with Discord screen printouts and chat printouts and things like that. And the judge is like, I can't read any of it. This is tiny, microscopic text that if you try to blow it up, it's like peach fuzz. I can't read it. This isn't evidence of anything. But eventually, through about 20 minutes of talking with this judge and explaining the situation, it was him and his baby mama was there in court, but she wasn't on camera, apparently. So apparently during this...
Apparently, by the way.
Came to the conclusion...
What do you mean, apparently? You watched this. You're giving me a recap of this. Stop with the fucking apparently, dude. Or just don't talk about it at all. We're going to talk about drama shit and just pussyfoot and allegedly and apparently everything.
There is grounds here.
Come on.
For a restraining order.
Apparently he was in court. I watched the whole thing, but it was apparently.
With your detractors and conspiring, giving personal information about you out, that's allowing them to systematically harass you. Okay? And the judge actually granted a 3-year restraining order against his baby mama, basically saying, you can't talk about any of his personal information.
There's something about a 45-year-old white guy saying baby mama that is really kind of funny. But it's just kind of funny. It's not really like LOL.
Including his address.
But it's like a gold laugh worthy, I guess. It's like, eh.
Social security number, any financial...
It's baby mama.
...be privy to because you were in a relationship with this guy. You can't tell anyone about that at all or you're violating this court order. You can't go and interact with the guy at all in person. In fact, basically what's been laid out is the only time that he can interact with her is if they're talking about spending time with the daughter. Now, you heard what I just said, right?
Yes.
Spending time with the daughter, right? Why am I talking about that? Because guess what? In this court case, right there in front of the judge, LTG, Dale Wilson, admitted to the judge
Whoa.
that is his daughter that he shares with this woman.
He should have Lumix edit this into a highlight clip. The dark truth behind low-tier god's hidden child.
So,
And they can make like AI edits of Dale taking care of his daughter and go into like the playground with her.
the thing is, if
And
he's
being a
sitting out this
wholesome
restraining
father.
order and he really feels like this is the best thing for him, more power to him. If he is getting systematically harassed by this person and she is giving out his personal info and his detractors are now getting it and they're messing with him, that's messed up. That would be really messed up. Imagine if I had a family member or someone from my past who was doing that. Yeah, I might seek out that kind of thing too, because that should not be possible. That someone who you basically trusted is now completely screwing you over. Okay? So, he got the restraining order, but he had to admit publicly that this girl is his daughter. And the weird part about that is he must have known that was going to happen.
I mean, yeah. Like, yeah.
Going into this, seeking the restraining order, that this was going to be a exposed moment for him. That all these years that he had lied to his viewers, saying he doesn't have a daughter.
But we all know there's like literal like publicly available documents of him paying child support. That's like with the, well, it's not exactly like the champion shit, because those are like literal like government papers saying that he has a daughter. But it's like, we know, and it's for a fact. So whatever he says, it doesn't matter. He's like a delusional narcissist who lies about everything, just like Phil.
There is no anthropoid. I don't have an anthropoid, because that's what he calls her on his stream.
Anthropoid.
Okay? He knew.
Yeah, he just wants to
that
be
he was
smart.
going to basically blow up his lie and show that he's been lying all the time.
No way.
Now,
He would never do that.
because I want to be honest about it, all right? I do feel that
DeLon
this
Sparrow would
really
never do that.
is not going to affect him negatively when it comes to his supporters and viewers. I don't think his supporters and viewers care. I think the people that like LT
Notice siege mode, by the way, because he understands how this can reflect on him, because he's essentially talking about himself and WWE champions.
will show up to his streams to hang out, to laugh at his antics when he plays fighting games, to see his react.
This is what Triple P told him in the DMs. It's not like word for word, but this is the same substance.
Content or whatever you want to call it. And they're going to
Phil, no one's gonna care, even if you lose like a couple fans. Fuck them.
to support him whether he has a daughter or not. I don't think they care. And I think that he will continue his content and be unaffected in that way.
Dale should do what DSP do and make a series of T-shirts saying like Father Mania or whatever, and just do like father-oriented games on his stream to like own the meme.
Okay? But sadly, what's going to happen now is every detractor on the planet has been proven correct
Yeah,
with what they've
like
been
with
saying all
Phil.
these years, and now they're going to have a field day with it. So even though he got the restraining order legally placed against his baby mama, sadly, I think what's going to happen here is the harassment might get worse. So my question is, what was he thinking? Like, legit, what was he thinking to doing this restraining order? Because I don't think it's really going to change much in regards to his situation, in regards to his baby mama, but I do think that this might now blow up and become the big thing that he's been a liar all this time.
It was until now, and now it still will be, but he's always been a liar about this and that.
Okay. And I just, I think it's pretty crazy. So in this regard, it's wild what's going on, to be honest, okay? Like, it's crazy because you never expected that this was going to happen, that there was going to be a public court case that was going to be put out there. It's the first time people have really seen LTG outside of him on his streams, right? There's not a lot of content of him doing stuff outside of just being on a stream, right? So, that was weird. And he's dressed in this vest. Instead of like having a nice shirt and tie and looking professional, he's dressed in this weird looking like cheap vest. That's like probably like, not.
I mean, he was dressed better than you were on your wedding, Phil. So, I mean, Yeah, you can say anything, but Dale was looking very, very drippy.
On or pleather or something.
I mean, come on.
It's very bizarre. Let's just put it that way. But here's the thing. I'm not going to react to this live. I'm not going to sit here.
Well, you already did. Like, you already got, like, you scratched your itch, but it wasn't entertaining and it wasn't funny, and you didn't even, like, really grave dance on him or shit on him like a Kino Casino would. So it's just a self-indulgent segment that wasn't even all that self-indulgent because it was under layers of righteousness.
Pick the guy apart. Because here's the thing. I think it's messed up. I don't think that any of this ever should have been on the internet. I don't think that his personal information and his personal life should...
Bro, you don't even give a shit about Jenna, dude. And she's a part of your family, technically. You're trying to tell me you give a shit about the personal struggles of a guy that you hate on the internet that hates you too and shits on you? Come on, nobody's buying this.
Be exposed to those on the internet. Because I've been through the same shit. I've had my own personal stuff that I never intended to ever talk about on the internet or have a part of any of my content been pulled onto the internet publicly. And it's incredibly frustrating because do you think that years and years ago when I went ahead and said, hey, I don't play mobile games, that was going to blow up into something that everyone was going to talk about for like 5 straight years and they were going to harass me constantly about it and all that? No, of course not. I thought it was just some dumb thing. Let's get it out of the way and I'll play games again, right? But
and then he only lied about it a couple of 100 times more and had lengthy segments calling everybody that claims that he's lying mentally ill, loser, and so on and so forth. Legit, like hours upon hours worth of content that went into denying this thing that everybody knew was true and turned out to be exactly as they said it was.
Sadly, I learned the hard way that little white lie can blow up and turn into a ginormous problem. Okay? So all I will say is, in my advice to anyone out there on the internet who's a creator, okay?
And that's not what a white lie is. White lie. A white lie is a minor, well-intentioned untruth spoken to avoid hurting somebody's feelings. Whose feelings was he trying to avoid hurting when he said, I don't play mobile games? Come on. He just wants to make it seem like, and downplay it, make it seem like he didn't fucking lie at all.
Something is
a white lie.
It's your personal shit.
Was it a white lie for Lotier God to deny having a child? Is that a white lie? He didn't want to hurt his fans' feelings.
Don't want it talked about on the internet, all right? You basically have two ways.
Give me a break, dude.
Way number one is to just tell the truth. And look, the truth might hurt, and the truth might be a little dirty, and the truth might be a little embarrassing. But it's better to get the truth out there so that you don't have people A-logging you, stalking you, obsessing about you, and trying to find ways to get information that isn't really theirs to have and to mess with you to try to figure out what's really going on and to disprove what you're saying, okay? It's better to tell the truth and fess up than to have to basically create this web of lies for yourself. It's not pretty. It's pretty messed up to have to go through that shit, okay? So it's that simple. That's my advice. Or number two, completely ignore it. Don't ever address it. Just don't talk about it at all. It is much better to ignore or to tell the truth than to ever lie. And that is what I have learned over the years.
Over the years. He needed to be 40 years old to learn to stop lying.
Where,
and committing fraud.
And, I will take the blame for it because, again, the shit that I've gone through, I feel like I've kind of been a trailblazer almost every step of the way. When I first started as a trailblazer. Day, what happened? Well, I was one of the first people to do improv.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I didn't know how to do it. So I did it the wrong way. I was saying horrible sexualized comments and generalized racial comedy and things. And now today people call me out for that. Well, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was an idiot, and I was trying to entertain a teen audience. I did it all the wrong way, okay? And then over the years, people call me out for shit, and I lie about it, and I do the wrong thing. This is how you don't play.
But that still keeps going, though.
Negatively. I did everything wrong. If anything, let my tale be a cautionary tale to the internet, all right? Learn from my mistakes and do better. Because now you have that track record of experience to look at and say, hey, Phil fucked up, do better. In this case, all right, LTG lied time and time again about having a kid. And to be honest, did it really matter? Probably not. He could just say, I'm never going to talk about this topic on stream, period. That's it. So bringing it up is a waste of your time. Or he could have fessed up and said, yes, I have a kid. And I don't have a good relationship with the mother. And that's why I don't talk to any of them. And that's that, period. None of your business. Right? But, you know, you never, what they say is hindsight's 20/20. I feel like now that it's out there, he is going to be probably honest about it, you would think. I mean, he can't lie about it any further. He's already publicly admitted it in a court of law that it's true. And
No, he said somebody said that he claimed that was AI, which would be hilarious if he did.
I think from what I've heard,
He should do that.
supposedly
DSP should do that. He should say every clip that you see that is not on DSP Gaming is AI.
more things coming. Okay, seriously. There's more things coming where he's going, again, maybe he's trying to get, like, actual custody of his daughter, which is crazy to think. Literally, all these years on stream, he's denied having a daughter. He called her an anthropoid over and over, which in itself could be considered an insult. And now he's going to try to get custody of her. That's crazy to me because I don't know. Like, here's the thing. He got a restraining order against his baby mom, okay? That's not so hard to do as long as you can easily prove that there's been some kind of harassment. And let's be honest. Yes, Dale is A-logged every day by tons of people on the internet.
I think he only wants the custody because it's going to be more cost efficient in the long run, or he wouldn't have to pay as much child support or something. I don't
You
know.
can prove harassment pretty easily. He has access to these Discord logs. There it is. If she's just talked with those people, there's your evidence of harassment. So it's crazy because people on the internet are going crazy right now, and they're like, oh, good, big W for LTG because he represented himself in court and won. Yeah, but really, this wasn't a big deal. This was a restraining order. This was not him in a criminal case or a big civil case where it was a ruling and he won being his own lawyer. This was just, hey, someone's harassing me. Here's the evidence. Okay, granted. All right? If he's actually going to try to get custody of his daughter, that's a whole different ballgame. He has to prove to a judge that he is the better parent for this girl.
Okay, big ups. David tagged me in this on Discord. Apparently, here he says it's AI.
I think it's got to be AI. I don't know what the fuck this shit is.
It's gotta be AI.
I think it's got to be AI. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. Isn't this shit illegal to steal courtroom footage?
But isn't it AI?
AI, but I'm saying if it was real.
No, Dale, don't say that, man. Come on, don't say that.
Isn't it
Just take the L, dude. Or in the case, it's a W, kinda. You know.
illegal or something like that?
I mean, it's AI, but if it's real.
Oh, so basically same shit that happened to Stefan Diggs. Oh, all's fair, love and war, right? Oh, okay. So when Stefan Diggs was doing his thing, it's the same shit.
Yeah, Dale is just Stephon Diggs, dude.
The tie isn't tucked because it's AI.
The tie isn't tucked because it's AI.
That's why.
Oh my god.
So 2 million impressions?
Yeah, but it's fake.
Like I said, this shit is AI to me.
It's AI to him.
I stare.
It's subjectively AI.
It does look like an evil entity, doesn't it? Well, yeah, they farmed engagement. I don't even know what the fuck this shit is. I'm curious to know what it is.
Oh, he doesn't even know what this is. This is
It looks
fake.
like people that believe it's real.
It's the only liar worse than Darkseid Phil. Confirmed?
saying
Perhaps. I don't know.
congratulations and
It's not great,
Dan still
definitely.
represented himself. He's smart representing himself. So I'm actually surprised at a lot of the comments. Blown away. Even though it's AI, I'm still blown away.
Even though it's AI, I'm still blown away. Big
I don't
ups
know
for
how
this,
that's gonna
dude.
happen. When he said the things he said on his streams, like all that has to
Yeah,
happen.
but he didn't. That
is
was
the
AI.
Clips are played of the heinous things he said on his streams over the years, and the judge will be like, "You said this about your daughter. Like, how could you be a parent or a good parent?" You know, I don't know what he's thinking there, but who knows? Is he actually? Let me put it this way: if he is stepping up to actually be a father, then good for him. If he's going to step up and be responsible and he actually wants to take care of this girl, more power to him, and I hope that he does the right thing. And, you know, so I hope that's what this is all about. I hope that maybe he's finally manning up and becoming responsible. But the truth is, when that happens, he's going to have to change his content. He can't be the same person that he's been all these years on his streams if he's now going to pretend to be a responsible guy who's going to take care of a daughter. You can't say these vile things on stream every day and then have someone you're legally responsible for who now is going to get harassed in school and with people around her because
Sure, that's a fair point.
So, yeah, it's it's kind of the same thing that I've said with guys like RTU, Review Tech USA, over the years. This guy is taking his shirt off every day.
Well, that's not all that crazy. Come on.
And kissing chickens. He's got kids.
Rich fucking sucks, and he definitely is a shitty role model and an embarrassment to his children. But he's not as bad as like Low Tier God and DSP with his public conduct. He's just like a weird spurg and lame as fucking boring.
So his kids are going to get harassed.
That's why pretty much nobody A-logs him outside of Shroom Dukem because he's the GOAT.
Because of that. He knows that, right? Like, it's just crazy to think that these people have families, but they act like this on the internet.
Yeah, Phil, okay. Did we get the concern segment
that's that
over with?
I said, you know, my piece on it. I got it out of the way. That was the elephant in the room. If I didn't talk about it, everyone was going to ask me about it nonstop. So I just wanted to get it out of there. However, I am not going to react live to his court case. It's 20 plus minutes. I'm not going to live react and pick him apart. You know, I saw it, yeah, and that's my take on it. And that's that, okay? So, am I going to be talking about this daily? No. Am I going to make tons of videos on it? No. I'm good. I'm busy. I got lots of stuff to do, but people already
Okay, we don't need the defensiveness, man.
Now we can move on. Okay?
We don't need this.
There you
Just
go.
like shit on the guy, move on.
Okay.
We know you don't like him. You don't need to like moralize your
I don't
dislike
really
with
hate
somebody.
LTG. I really don't. I think that the guy, sadly, all right, if he didn't portray himself in such a manner that he was this holier than thou, better than you narcissist, then none of this would matter. And actually, I'd feel bad for the guy. I'd be like, "Man,
yeah, then he would not be Low Tier God. Then he would be a different person. Then he would be a Dale Wilson alternative.
that's actually sad."
Just like with DSP, when people say, well, Phil, if only you could buy into the meme and stop being so toxic and crash out about everything, you would be such a great YouTuber. First of all, no. And second of all, that would be a different guy. That would be a Richard Bennett instead of Dave Burnell.
do this personal shit, and it's all been exposed on the internet. But this guy's
You're taking away the
persona on
essence of the
internet
person.
is such, he's a big shit. He's better than you at fighting games. He's better than you at life. You know, it's ridiculous. And then when his stuff gets exposed, it's like, well, you're not perfect, dude. Take a look at all this shit, all these skeletons that were in your closet, but you were saying you were better than everyone else all along. Well, guess what? Well, now you got called out on it. And that's exactly what's happened here. And that's why it's kind of a weird situation where he decided to go to court publicly. He knew this would be public. He's going to admit that he has
Oh,
this
you mean the
daughter.
AI?
When every single stream for years he said he doesn't. So it doesn't even really make sense unless he thought that in this case, all right, the situation would be that it's the lesser of two evils, right? The lesser evil is to get the restraining order because the harassment's gotten so bad, but then to have to eat crow when he goes back on stream. I don't know. People were already saying that he already did another stream, but he must have done it when I was overnight or whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, I guess that's the coverage.
All right. Well, we're done with that topic. And if anyone says, hey, Bill, what's your opinion? I'm going to say, go check out the morning show because we just did a segment on it. It's done. And I don't want to talk about it anymore. We're good. We're moving forward. Okay? Cool. All right. So to summarize, for those who are just joining, Sony State of Play is today, 2 p.m. I'm not live reacting to it. However, every day, like on the podcast or the morning show, if there's a topic or something.
Anyways, packs.
I'd love to start opening the packs today. I haven't even cracked the seal yet. But obviously, I would like to and see what these cards look like. I have a brand new album for
the
them.
seal shall be
So for a
cracked.
$50 contribution. You could be the first person to request that I open packs, and we could do it right here on this morning show today if we get that support. And then the LTG thing happened. I already said my piece on it. We're moving on. Okay, cool. To better topics. So you guys tag me in either chat, and let's see what you guys want to talk about.
Oh, and we're already doing Q&A?
Metal Gear Solid 4 in
Damn.
August? Probably yes. As long as people want me to, I will play it. Jade, I'm with you. He says,
Jade says 077 FL slow to me.
007 is slow to him. Yeah, 007 to me is a game that it's like I said in my highlight video, which I hope you've checked out, and I want to say thank you to everyone who has. That
The burning train,
Yeah,
rolling
well,
on the floor laughing.
He has blazed all the trails, dude. Everything that you can do dumb on the internet, he did it before it was cool. And before it gave you a bunch of clout. Because nowadays, somebody can jerk off on Twitch and get, like, a shit ton of attention. They're going to get banned for, like, 2 days anyways. So it doesn't matter.
Philip, Trailblazer, Burnell rolling on the floor laughing open mouth smile.
Yeah, man. Even though most of those things, like, other people were doing at the time, and I guess were good enough to get away with it. So, I don't even know. But he needs to flex on people for being ahead of the time at being trash, I guess, which is not wrong. Hey, it's not, you know, if that's what you want to be proud of, just be proud of it. Big ups Movie Sign and DJ Clink. And Dimulun Ding Colt for 26 months. I fucked up your name.
highlight video for those who don't know that I made
Goat laugh.
about 007.
Oh,
So
let's check
far,
that.
Over 8,000 views.
And climbing?
It looks like as of
Yes.
today, it'll probably make 83, 8,400. It's getting a few hundred views extra a day now. So it's kind of leveling out now. But essentially, the game.
Essentially, let's see the video. And it's probably here in the stupid highlights. So this, oh my god, 8.8 thousand and climbing, apparently. And this one, he made a video 3 hours ago. The truth about the God of War Luffy outrage. Fake outrage. Oh my god, is it fake? I can't wait to
me,
find out
Is
eventually.
a game that's not really a game. And here's what I mean by that. Let's say, for example, you're going to play Uncharted, okay? Within the first few hours of Uncharted, you know what the game is, okay? It's a cinematic game with a lot of
I'm sure
cutscenes.
Asmongold's gonna watch it.
Like Indiana Jones.
First
Stop
time I
platforming.
you live. Pig ups mean in war.
Hey, big ups, Ink Blessing. Welcome. Welcome. And catch me live more. Oh, speaking of which, if you've been around, you know the summertime, I usually travel a bunch for different reasons. And my internet might probably be sketchy, so I don't really want to risk doing streams and have them be choppy as fuck and terrible quality. I'm gonna benchmark and see if I can, but yeah. So I was thinking probably I'll either make the same format videos and upload them, or pre-record some stuff and upload like long form in the form of a premiere. But you can comment in the comments of this stream what you would prefer, and I will consider that.
Puzzles and gunplay. That's Uncharted in a nutshell, right? When you play Mass Effect, you know within a few hours what it is. It's a cover-based shooter, but it has RPG elements and dialogue trees, right? I mean, any game that's worth its own merits. You know what the game is within the first few hours because it's established a gameplay loop, so you know what the game is, and you're already getting better at it the more you play. 007 First Light, we are 5 hours in. I don't know what this game is because this game has had sneaking segments like Hitman, but also
Okay,
sneaking
how do you not
segments
know
like
what the
Splinter
game
Cell.
is, dude?
It's had
Come on.
gunplay, but very little. It's had action sequences. It's had platforming. It's had driving.
No, this is one of those pretending to be dumb type of thing. Pretending to be dumb to have a point, and have a point that's different than anybody else's.
Everything, but you've never done any of it for more than a few seconds. So never can you ever really get good at it. And none of it ever excelled. Like most of it, quite frankly, didn't seem very special or good. Now, before you say, well, you're only 5 hours in. No. I'm 5 hours in.
I mean, yeah, instantly like preemptive debunking of very accurate criticism. The game is around like 20 hours, I think. First Light. How long to beat? So we're going to go on the how long to beat site. And here it says 17 hours or 23 hours if you want to do everything, essentially. Which, I mean, 17 hours? This for DSP is like 30 when you account for all the bullshit nonsense. And 5 hours in, you're not going to get much, especially seeing how it is... Well, it is kind of narrative based in the way of they want to tell a story that is like a James Bond story. They can't have you be in like an open world all the time and halt your progress. So I guess there will be a bunch of linear sections and some more open-ended ones. It just makes sense. But you can't have an educated opinion after like 5 hours. You just can't.
Then 5 hours.
At least, like, if you're going to shit on the game, finish it so you can have the whole experience and then shit on the game or whatever your opinion is.
Any game should already have established what the hell it is to let you know if you like it or not and you want to keep playing it. But the truth is, I feel like most modern games these days aren't for gamers. These games that are being made are for a general audience of people who don't have skill in video games and don't care to. They just want to go along for the ride on a guided experience that feels like a movie. And to me, in the first 5 hours, that's exactly what 007 First Light has been. You're playing a movie. You don't need to be good. You just flub around. You get past it after a few failed attempts, and you just keep moving on. You're never going to get skill in the game because you don't have to be skilled. You just arbitrarily push the buttons and get through the segments to get to the next one, to get to the next one, and to see the story advance, but you never have to be good.
Sure, okay. First Light. Since I don't know the difficulty settings, I'm just going to look them up. What do we have here? All difficulty settings. Explained from Gamerant, which is one of those sites that, yeah. So here we got Novice, Intended, and Purist. So what do we have here on Novice? Bond is more resilient. Yeah, this is the DSP difficulty, essentially. You get a free pass. Intended is balanced, which is fair challenge, recommended for a first playthrough. Purist, much like with Hitman, that's a purist difficulty, needs to be strategic with his actions, health, resources, blah, blah, blah. Experienced in battle hardened. So yeah, I guess if you want to actually push the game to its limits, much like any other game, just play on the hardest one.
That's my take so far. Now, continuing on, will it get better? I don't know. We'll see. Today I'm playing it as the daytime stream. This will be 3 more hours of progress in the game. Will it grow on me? Or will I be like, wow, this sucks. I'm bored. I don't know. We'll find out. I can tell you this. You guys, both times that I played this game, have told me that you're bored. The first time you said, man, this intro is way too slow moving. And last time you were like, wow, none of this gameplay is really any good or entertaining. So if I do a third stream today and you guys are all bored and don't care for the game, then I'm probably not going to continue playing it. I'm not going to keep forcing a game down everyone's throat that no one likes. So let's play it again today and see if it's any good. Maybe my opinion will change. Maybe it won't. Maybe your opinion will change. Maybe it won't. And then we'll go from there. But from what I've seen, no, I'm not blown away whatsoever by this game. I really have no clue what people are seeing in it. I'm being honest. Like I'm judging this game exactly the same at the same level of fairness that I judge every single game. And so far, I don't know what anyone is liking. I'm very confused as to what's so appealing about the game.
I don't know, man. I expect you at the least to have like your own opinion and being able to justify it. And this seems like his opinion, like always, it's biased and based on a million different factors. How much money he's going to get. Because since the first ever stream he played this game, he had low support. Since the very first time. Which makes me think he was already biased to dislike it and get it out of the way so he doesn't have to play it again. So yeah, it's the, you know, the typical Dark Side Phil playing a video game type of thing that always happens. So maybe his opinion is right, and the game is a bunch of random nonsense that is completely incoherent bullshit, but I would rather get that opinion from somebody I actually trust, and not from Dark Side Phil, the guy that bases all his opinions on how much money he's going to get. So yeah, dismiss.
Take this positivity for the Starlink Vacation Fund.
Hey, big ups, dude. I was actually considering getting like one of those USB drives with internet on them. I just didn't really research it, but maybe I will. I'll see what my internet is going to be.
Video that said, oh, being honest with you, okay, right now,
Big ups,
if I
home.
made a video and said, wow, 007 First Light's the best game ever, it would probably get 2,000 to 3,000 views. But because I made
Why
a
would
video
you
that
say
said,
it's the best game ever?
007 is a game for the modern audience and it's modern.
But why does it have to be one of the extremes? Why can't you have a normal video like a normal person and telling people what you actually think about the game? Instead of it being either the best thing to ever happen or dog shit.
It has 8,000 views.
That's what I don't get. Does it have to be an extremist opinion?
Everything. I'm not. I'm going to be honest, okay? So if I feel like there's a reason to do a review, like let's say there's a game that's a big high-profile game and everyone would be interested in my opinion on it, I'll probably do a video like that. But I'm not always going to. I don't feel like it warrants me always pumping one out. That if I'm more reserved with the way that I put out those kind of videos, they'll get more attention than if I'm just doing them all the time. I hope that makes sense.
I don't think it does, really. I don't
Reggie
think it
says, like,
does.
platinum-
Cause like ultimately you just care about getting the most views. Like that's kind of it, you know? So you care about having, whether it's a positive or a negative opinion, you just want to have a clickbait opinion. Preferably that goes against the grain, or if it's something like underwhelmingly negative, like overwhelmingly negative, to be like echoing everybody else's opinion. Which at that point, it's like you don't care about making an actual good video that people are going to enjoy. You just want to get them to watch your video. Like it's always been. This has always been the thing. That's why he was always so proud of the KO Gaming channel when he got a bunch of views on it, because he just called games the shittiest game I've ever played and got a bunch of views. And that for him, okay, I'm perfectly satisfied with this.
The game on the weekend, I thought it was great.
And
I think
people
the
loved all the
challenge was
videos.
And VR scenarios are upping the difficulty. Well, Spedgy, let me ask you a question. You played the whole game. You platinumed it, right? Obviously, you liked it. But did you ever feel like anything in that game was anything but cinematic? Or is the whole game a spy movie? And you know what? If that's the case, fine. But then it's not much of a game. And then people who are looking for a good game experience, not a movie, have the right to criticize it as such. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I really feel like today,
I think, again, going back to, I guess the most common sense thing is before you spend your money on a game that takes like 15 hours to complete, at least know what you're spending your money on. That's it. That's the very least I can ask you to do as a consumer.
as a streamer,
At
I'm a
least
much
like
different kind of
know where
gamer
your
than I
money
was
is
back in the
going.
day when I was just an on-demand.
Because like I watched a couple of clips of this and it seemed like, okay, it looks kind of rough around the edges. I'm not a big James Bond fan. I like the Hitman game. I thought it was awesome, but this didn't seem like it had too much to do with it. So I was like, you know what? Not really. Skip. I'll get it on discount maybe someday to just play through it in a weekend, and that's kind of it.
And YouTuber. Here's what I mean. Back in the day, a new game comes out. You couldn't get it digitally.
And again, we got to go back to the back in the day gimmick. Imagining that back in the day, every game was a banger.
So I would run to GameStop in the morning, buy the game, rush home, unbox the game, release the unboxing video, get the hype going. Then I would immediately play the game all day long, upload a ton of videos of it, and usually I would play it almost like a marathon. Within 2-3 days, I'm done. So already I would have finished 007 First Light by the middle of last week. The entirety of my playthrough would have been uploaded, and then I'm on to the next game. So, did I take my time with the game? No. Did I explore all the content of the game? No. Did I really, honestly, fairly experience the game to the point where I should even be really reviewing it?
No.
No. I rushed through it.
Doesn't
Why?
do that either
Was
nowadays.
for success on YouTube back in the day. Buy a game, immediately play through the entire game, upload the entire game, done. That's how it was. Okay? Being an interactive streamer is completely different. What do I mean? Right now, the formula for success is variety, meaning not just playing one game for 2-3 straight days, but balancing a whole bunch of different games. That brings in crowds that are different for different kinds of games.
Not
And that means
really.
that at one stream, I'll have people coming and hanging out with me for Pokemon. And on the next stream, I have people coming out and hanging out with me for 007. And then I have people here for old school fighting games. And I have this and that.
Technically, yes. For DSP, no. DSP got the same 5 dens showing up to everything.
I'm not rushing through. I'm taking my time. Now the game playthroughs are a lot more balanced where you get a better big picture of what a game really is, as opposed to when I used to just rush through. So a streamer versus an on-demand playthrough creator, completely different things. So today when I'm playing a streaming game, here's what I'm looking for. A game that either has good gameplay elements that hook us and people want to see the game at a lengthy pace. So, I can play it for 2-3 weeks and we get a lot of good gameplay and streams out of it. Or a game that essentially allows us to relax and basically interact while we're doing it. Like, I'll be honest, I'm playing trading.
Okay, and again, here he is kind of confirming what I've been saying, which is he judges a game not by the game, but by how it fits into his stupid schedule and the stupid format he wants to have for his streams and everything else. So again, here, we're not even talking about the game. His complaint is it took too long to finish,
Card games.
and it didn't make him money.
Do I think that that's a revolutionary game that blows you away and knocks your socks off? Of course not. But it's a chill game. We could talk a lot and hang out while I play it. So it serves its purpose in my streaming rotation, if that makes sense. In regards to 007 First Light, it's a game that's a narrative game, okay? The gameplay doesn't really hook you because there's nothing special about the gameplay. You've done this gameplay in a million other games before, and you'll probably do it in a million other games after. So nothing really stands out. In fact, again, I'm 5 hours in. I don't even know what the game is. The story is it's okay. It's not great. It's not bad, but it's kind of silly at the same time. If you're a huge fan of Bond and spy movies, maybe you'll like it. But for me, I'm watching, I'm playing, I'm not seeing it. I don't know why people love this game. I just don't get it. And it's okay if you do. Like, maybe this is your style of game. That's fine. I'm not here to tell you you're doing it wrong, but I'm here to tell you as a streamer and putting out the kind of content I put out, I'm not seeing the appeal of this game, and I am wondering what gives.
Yeah, but now that's a contradiction here because he just said the game sucks. Like, the first half of this segment was the game sucks. And then I think it dawned on him, wait, I'm being toxic and negative for no reason? And then he was like, well, I'm not trying to tell you that the game is bad. I'm just trying to tell you, it's my personal opinion. Well, you kind of failed on that.
I hope that makes sense. So Spedgy actually did respond.
I mean, you can't tell me that it's just your personal opinion when this video is called Modern Slop. Or, one of the titles is finally a game for the modern audience.
He said, where was it? It plays like a movie the whole time. It reminded me of an old Metal Gear with the amount of cinematics. Boy. But even then, you can admit that Metal Gear sneaking is great. So far, the sneaking in this game isn't that good. It's just okay. It's not even as good as Hitman. It's not as good as Splinter Cell, and it's not as good as Metal Gear. And I'm sorry, I'm of the opinion, in 2026, if you're going to put out a game, it should be better than the games that came before it. It shouldn't just be, it has some of the elements of a game that came before it, but it's not that good. It should be, no, we tried hard, and now the game's the best in class. That's what you're always aspiring to do. You're trying to be the best. It seems like games tried to, they forgot about that. Have modern games forgotten that you're supposed to be the best? Instead, it's like, we're just mediocre. That's good enough. No, you're supposed to be better than everything that came before. You're not supposed to be inferior or just okay.
Oh, again, we're just yelling at clouds. Yeah, sure, man, I get it, but this is like almost like a daily segment at this point. Is this exact thing? It's like, oh, do you remember games back in the day? And this like a very annoying YouTuber trope of just like living in the past. And it's like, yeah, I get it. I get it. The past is better than the present because you filter out all the good things and you focus on them. And all the bad things, you just forget about them because it doesn't serve your narrative.
Try to be the best.
And nowadays, companies are a lot more annoying than they used to be. They are. Like, EA used to be a company people actually liked a couple of years ago or decades ago at this point. Yeah, I know, right? And Ubisoft was a company people liked and didn't just constantly shit on. Yep, I get it, dude.
What's
I
happening?
get it.
Why are our game developers so complacent? When did we all just accept mediocrity? No, demand more.
You bought the game, sir. You bought the game. You participated in the mediocrity. Come on. You're a public figure in the gaming space, buddy. You have more power and platform than most normal people. Or I guess any normal person.
If you demand better, if you want the best, then the game developer will have to give you more because people won't reward mediocrity. There's too much rewarding of mediocrity today. Stop it. Okay.
Yeah, we're getting
Shout them
skipped.
out. We have Caterade, who did our first super chat of the day. Someone did $1.50 and said, I'm looking forward to the new packs that you showed today. Hopefully we'll open one. He says, you're
And
showing
it's like,
incredible
it's so,
restraint
like,
about-
what actually pisses me the fuck off about segments like this is that it's just empty words. Is going on for minutes and minutes, 10, 20, 30 minutes, with just like empty words that mean nothing, like abstract ideas. At least if you're going to make that point and want somebody to take you seriously, actually back it up by saying something, anything of actual substance and value.
LTG.
Because it seems like you just like it seems like you're an activist. You're just saying a bunch of empty words that don't fit into anything because they sound cool and they seem important. It's just empty platitudes.
is rightfully dogpiling on him right now, but you've taken the high road and you're taking a more classy approach.
He literally didn't take the high road on low tier God. Literally did not do that.
Evolving situation. The internet would be a better place if they had your approach to drama.
Right.
To be
Your approach to drama, which is do a bunch of drama shit and say that it's April 1st, so it doesn't count.
honest, I didn't even want to talk about it, but I knew if I didn't, everyone would just ask me about it all day, and I would never be able to even stream normally. So I said, let me just get it out of the way. And the truth is, here's the thing. I don't hate the guy. I really don't. I do think he's an asshole. I do think he's narcissistic, and he's full of himself, and he said heinous things that he should atone for. But I really don't think that his personal business should be dragged all over the internet, and it is. And I've been through it, so I can kind of understand that, what's going on. But I'm not going to sit here and talk about it all day. I don't want to. We're done. Okay? Cool. All right. All right. All right. I would like to hear.
And begging.
First of all,
Best in class begging.
let's get some support for the stream. We're at 45 minutes in, and we got one super chat and a $1 tip. Let's get some support for DSP Gaming, the DSP Morning Show. Let's get some support all around. Let's get a super chat. Let's get a membership. Let's get some kicks, some subs. Let's get our first big tip of the day. Let's go. For goodness sakes, I rushed this to my house and got it here exactly in time
He rushed this to his house?
for today's stream.
How
Let's
did he
get our
do
first
that?
Pack opened of Phantasmal Flames. Let's get that Charizard. Let's go.
He rushed this to his house? Come on, some bullshit. Anyways, let's skip through this. And here we're talking about video games, and this is not a video game thing.
Do the wife and I do barbecues during the summer? I have a charcoal barbecue and using it whenever it's sunny here. That was Mercury Place. We wanted to. In fact, I'm not kidding. Well, last year, 2 years ago, we were actually planning on getting a barbecue for our backyard. And guess what happened? They outlawed them here. I'm not kidding. In the state of Washington, they outlawed barbecues unless
No
you
way.
have
Barbecuing
a 10
is illegal.
square foot clearance radius around the barbecue, which we don't. We don't have 10 square, you know what I'm saying, like 10 feet in each direction. We don't have a 10-foot radius around the barbecue in our backyard. It wouldn't fit.
Bro, nobody would fucking know. No one would come and check on you. Come on.
So we can't buy a barbecue. Now, not to say that you couldn't. Of course you can. No one outlawed it. No one's going to say, oh, you can't buy this. But basically, if some asshole were to report you to the police could actually send the fire marshal to your house and shut you down and say, oh, now you get a citation because there's a fire hazard here.
How are they gonna know? Are you actually too scared to barbecue because duty can find you and report you to the cops?
So we are not allowed to have a backyard barbecue. Therefore,
Yeah,
we
duty
can't
would
barbecue.
totally report him. He would know because he's got a satellite.
Ridiculous.
We're gonna find it
Keep in
through
mind, I said
Google Street
This is
View.
what they're concerned about. They think it's more important to outlaw barbecues than to stop crime. Out here, our crime is sky high. No exaggeration. There's organized crime rings in our state where people have conspired. They walk into stores with backpacks, fill up the backpack, walk right out the front door. No one arrests them. No one reports them. Cops don't show up and investigate. They just get away with it. They take those products to
They steal
a
the shopping
shop house,
bags.
basically, where they dump all their product, and all that shit is sold underhanded on the black market and for cheap. It's a huge crime ring. They've already busted 3 or 4 of these in the last 5 years, and they're just getting worse and worse. That's okay. We're not going to do anything to stop that. We're not going to increase any kind of, law enforcement against it or help the police to catch them. We're not going to empower the police. However, we're going to outlaw backyard barbecues. That's more important than that.
Anyways,
I value box, baby.
somebody send him $50 super chat, so we're gonna open it right now. Let's see what we got.
Crack that
In
seal.
the high value backs. The high value phantasmic
Here it
flame
is.
box.
I was going to say, you're supposed to open it from the bottom like this. Phantasmal Flames. Is that low punny? It might be low. That must be mega low punny. So that's it. Those are the 4. Because remember, there's only 4 different looking packs in a box.
Oh my god, I'm
Okay.
so excited
So let's
for
get
the
ready.
new marketing scheme.
So does anyone know, is this the same as the Mega Evolution set where I could just pull the energy card off the top and all of that? Is it? All right. So
I
as
guess so.
usual, It is. Okay, I want to make sure. All right. It's a grass energy card. There we go. All right, so here we go. These should be all new cards, right? They should be all new, not the same ones from the previous deck. Here we go. We have Palmy. How cute. Palmy. Electric type. Very nice.
All right.
Char
Cadet. Oh my god.
What is Charcadet? What is that?
These keep
I don't
getting
even
better
know.
and
What
better.
is that? I don't know if I've ever had that one. I don't in a game. I don't even recognize it. It's fire type. I don't know what it is. Charcadet? I don't even know. Okay. What do you mean I'm bending the cards? I'm literally holding them perfectly. How can you say I'm bending the cards? It's a stupid thing to say.
Murkrow.
That's the crow Pokemon. The dark crow Pokemon. Very nice. This is fun to open a new set and to see new art instead of the same art that we've just seen so much, right? Lomber. Grass type, which has a lily pad on its head. It's an evolution, actually. I'm not sure of which one. Okay. Ooh. We've got Haunter. Very nice.
Whoa.
The first evolution of...
So exciting.
the
Okay, yeah,
ghost
this is getting
Pokemon.
skipped.
Of course, it's an evolution of something. Ooh.
Then we got this Bronzong.
Bronzong.
Hell
We've had
yeah.
Bronzong before. In reverse hollow hit of Phantasmal Flames. Here we go. Sandile.
Yay.
The sand, well, it's dark, but it is a like sand element crocodile, but it is a dark type. There you go. Very nice.
Hey, it still costs
Our
something. It
second
might be
hit,
like
which again should be a reverse
15 cents.
hollow. Battle Cage. So there's a reverse hollow stadium. All right. And our first ever hit should at least be a holofoil. Could be a rare card. Let's find out. Here we go. The first hit of Phantasmal Flames right now.
Okay, let's get this. Let's get this. Oh my god, no, it's
A
trash.
holofoil
Yeah.
Ambipom.
Every time he gets
Comes
super
an
disappointed,
Ambipom.
by the way. Every time. You can hear it in his
Says that
voice.
it's a ice type? Ooh.
He hypes
There was
himself
no
up for this
ice
to be
type.
awesome, and then it sucks.
In the Mega Evolution box, right? This is Phantasmal Flame, so this is going to have different types. But it's not valuable.
Oh,
Oh, that's normal type?
feels bad.
Oh, okay. I thought it looks like an ice symbol. So it's Ambipom. Don't even know what the hell that is. I've never seen that one before. So there's already Pokemon in this. I've never really seen them before. That's interesting that I've never seen these Pokemon before. Okay. Well, that's our first pack of Phantasmal Flames. Yeah, not the best start, but it is what it is. And remember, when we started with the Mega Evolution box, we didn't get anything good for a while.
Yeah, we
So,
never got anything
That's all
good.
Thank you to Jim Jam for that.
Come on,
contribution.
stop
Nothing else
clickbaiting.
came
We
in,
never
so
got
it's
anything
that's all
good.
we're
We
gonna
always
do for
got
today's
shit.
show. But these will now be eligible to open for $50 contributions. And remember that when I play Pokemon or I play
Yeah, we remember.
the TCG
Haven't
card
stopped
game, I will
repeating
already be
that.
opening a pack as part of those streams. Okay? All right, there you have it.
There you have it. Wonderful.
Good stuff. Here's hoping for good stuff in this box. Hopefully we'll get a good pull because this is a very, very expensive box. Okay.
Yeah, but that's your choice. Like, you're not gonna make it seem like everybody wanted you to get the more expensive one, are you? I think that's exactly what's gonna happen, though.
Because if so, I think it's time to end the morning show.
Anyways,
begin
now
with-
we start
well,
from 138, and we keep going through all the pack mentions, which there's already one here.
So that's it. Those are the
Oh,
four.
no, that's 130. Let's see what packs we're gonna get. Oh, all the way here.
So Cement Mixer, I'm not sure you know how it works. Cement Mixer just said, since you got the Phantasmal Flames cards, they've arrived already. If I send you $50 for a pack opening, does the Charizard get pulled from the packs we're opening today? Huh? First of all, there's no guarantee there's a Charizard in the box. The idea is that it's a chase card. You want to get it because it's worth a ton of money. I can't guarantee you what comes out of a pack. I have no clue what comes out of a pack. It's random. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, that was a really dented question.
You're acting like I have some control over what's in the packs. I most certainly do not.
It would have been cool if he did, though. If he knew what the cards were, he did like an X-ray with it or something. Anyways,
Yeah,
let's get to the point where he complains about James Bond. I think here it is.
I mean,
Hold on, let him rage quit.
Triple G says, I bet the SUV can't even fall because there's invisible walls. You're probably right. I bet the entire segment was, guided.
Yeah,
on
dude.
rails, no way
You
to
don't
fail.
know at this point. It's an on-rails linear game. And when he was playing something that's not this, he was playing Crimson Desert, he was complaining that it was too open. So you can't actually please him. You can please him with money, though. That is kind of the only way.
Says, what am I doing? Oh, nothing here says, I said it before, I'll say it again. If you take a few bites of a meal and it sucks, don't finish that meal. No brainer. Just end this game, my dude. Well, we're on consensus. I'm okay with it. Are we all in a consensus here? I'm not kidding, everyone. I mean, I'm talking directly with my audience all day, and it's not one audience or the other. The Kick audience hates it. The YouTube audience hates it. We're all sitting here. We're bored to tears. Can we stick a fork in this one? Like, why keep playing? I really gave it an honest try, did I not? We played the 5 hours today. I played another almost 2 hours. Like, what are we waiting for? Gatorade with another $5 super chat says the devs of the Hitman reboot trilogy made this. How the mighty have fallen. Yeah, it's IO 101 or IOI. What the fuck the name of them?
101.
It's supposedly that. But you tell me.
101 Interactive.
I'm so bored.
Come on, it's
At
IO
this point
Interactive,
now,
dude.
we're 7 hours in. 7 hours in. I just don't get it. I really, really want to know what people like about it. IO Interactive. That's right. That's what they're called. IO Interactive. I've had people come on my streams the last couple of days saying I platinumed it. Well, yeah. I'm sure you could. I'm sure it's not that hard. If you haven't noticed, there's like nothing to the game. It's just very blasé. But again, it's 2026. This is supposed to be AAA level game. Very expensive.
Okay,
took a
again,
while to
like,
develop.
at least tell me what you expected, dude. At least tell me what you think it should have had that would make it great for you. At least say this. As a fucking full-time gamer, I expect this, and not just vague complaining about the state of video games, just so you can grift another fucking anti-woke video and cry about shit.
Here's the
Jesus
game.
fucking Christ, man.
Right? And I think what it is, I've explained this on my morning show. I'll end.
Oh,
this
and it's gonna be
this
that same
explanation.
segment again, isn't it?
When I started as a YouTuber,
There
a
you
long
go.
time ago,
There you go.
okay?
And that's it. It's the same segment. We're not watching this. It is literally the same segment. I would go to the video game mines and mine the finest AAA experience and come back home and enjoy it.
Why are people saying it's game of the year? That's a disservice to good games. Stop. I did my best. I really did. If anything, please let this be a word of warning to those of you who have seen all the PR and the positive spin and promotion about this game.
What?
This is all bullshit, and this is the new era of online content creation. Most people are liars.
What?
Most people will tell
How
you
is this now about the shills? Jesus Christ.
something's good because they're benefiting from it.
But maybe they liked it though. Maybe they actually did like it. Why they're not allowed to like it? And then he's gonna get in the end. Remember the second part of his take was if you like this, that's okay. There's just not a game that works for him. But now if you liked it, you just straight up shilling it, and you were paid to like it.
If you
Come
want an on-rails movie 007 game, good for you. Enjoy. But don't say it's the best fucking game of the year. That's dishonest.
But it's some guy on Twitter said this. Some guy on Twitter said this, and now he thinks is like the public opinion because his brain is that rotten from being on the internet constantly. He can't even like perceive that this is like an online opinion. And of course, online opinions are either this is the best thing ever or this thing is a piece of dog shit. And he is now, since somebody said this is the best thing ever, he feels like his take needs to be that it's a piece of dog shit because he's an online person.
It's rare when we're in a situation like this, my whole audience is agreeing with me.
Bro, your whole audience is retards that you specifically groomed to like you. Is that fucking surprising?
Not even like, Phil is the one who... No, everyone agrees. Even Kick. And Kick doesn't even like me. And they agree with me that...
Holy Mickey Mouse. What was that?
Even Kick. And Kick doesn't even like me.
Kick doesn't like me.
And they agree with me that this game sucks. Usually my Kick audience is like, everything Phil says is wrong. No, they're like, no, this game sucks. Stop it. All right, guys.
So annoying, man.
simple.
I hate terminally online people that think that they perceive the real world based on what they see on Twitter. And Twitter specifically. And he is like the ultimate form of that. He is the person that's been so mentally enslaved to Twitter that he forgot that you can make your own opinion of something and actually break it down and actually explain what you don't like about something and why it's not good.
I'm done wasting time on it. I want to say thanks to those who watched along with me, and we gave it the honest try, but I want to do other stuff, man. Like, I just don't see myself wasting any more time with this game. The people who have supported the stream outright said, don't play the game, we hate it. They would much rather...
Yeah, they're watching Dark Side Phil gameplay. You can do that for any game. He does that for any game. You would watch him play Forza, and you would think it fucking sucks ass and is trash. You watch him play Crimson Desert, you're gonna think it sucks ass. You watch him play any video game that is not literally like a walking QTE simulator, and you're gonna think it sucks ass.
And they'll support something else. So I think that speaks a lot, does it not? Someone just tipped $2, says this is an acquired taste game. Its pacing is glacial. It feels too linear. As a Bond movie experience, it feels immersive and creative, made more for Bond fans than a regular audience. So basically, it's
what is a regular audience?
It's not a game for people who like video games. Definitely a divisive game. People either love it or hate it. And the thing is, here's the thing. I don't hate it. I hate that people are saying it's game of the year.
He doesn't hate it. He hates that people like it. People on the internet like it, by the way.
Hey.
He hates that somebody on Twitter said that it's their game of the year, which is like, whatever the fuck, dude. Whatever the fuck. It's a guy on Twitter. You gonna lose your mind over him?
It's okay to say that the game is fine.
Dude, such a fucking dog shit take.
Bond fan. It's not okay to say this is game of the year material. It's not. It's funny because you could say, is it a good piece of Bond content? Perhaps. Is it a good video game? No. It's not a good game. It may be a good piece of Bond content for those who like Bond content to consume, but it is a pathetic
consume content.
Game. So stop.
I hate the content consumers.
Game. Stop lying.
Oh, this is
all right, guys.
Stop lying. And who is he yelling at? Who is he yelling at right now? Actual yelling.
I think it's a good piece of game.
Shut up, stop lying.
Stop lying. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I've had enough.
It's so
Seriously,
fucking annoying, dude.
I can't stomach bad games these days. Again, I'm a streamer who's here to entertain my audience.
And then this dude, he gets on rambles about how society is. The society he doesn't participate in, by the way. And he gets on segments yelling about, well, this generation does this and does that. Bro, you live on Twitter. Go fuck yourself. Your opinion is based in fantasy fucking algorithms.
Mid-slop. I just can't.
It's mid-slop.
There's nothing here to make fun of. There's nothing here to joke about. The game is just garbage.
And he's talking in buzzwords. Talking in buzzword. Whoa, this is mid-slop. Goy, goy, goy. Mid slop, slop, slop. Mid slop.
Great. Okay? So we're moving on. Thanks again.
Can't
to
even
those who
explain what
did
it means.
Tough it out as long as you did. But I listened to my audience. I'm not going to sit here and
Legit, like he got the worst traits of every shitty group of people online. He got the worst traits of streamers. He got the worst traits of video gamers. He got the worst traits of fucking grifters.
torture them any further. Let's do other stuff. All right.
The actual worst, like a greatest hits compilation of dog shit.
What a piece of dog shit. All right. Well, first off, oh, by the way, I got more achievements. Oh, boy. Some people are saying that Animusha has a demo. No, we're not watching State of Play. That's the whole point of tomorrow's podcast. We're not doing that now.
Somehow he got all the shitty traits, dude. I can't.
Dude skipped Mina the Hollower an actual game.
Oh yeah, that one seems pretty good. He should have been playing that instead. But he cries about his audience not liking older style games and like old looking games. So yeah. I don't really know what's up with that.
His fixation for 2026 is taking a game that people actually like and raging against it. He is 3 for 3. Crimson Desert, Forza, and now 007.
And why? And why? Why? Why do you think he's doing that? So he can come here and pay Lummox like $20 because he's probably broke and homeless. So he can edit together a dog shit fucking video. And he can try and have some edgy ass take to pretend he's like Synthetic Man without actually being edgy and farm like 5,000 to 10,000 views. Awesome. Awesome. By actually having zero fucking takes about the whole thing. Just saying whatever the fuck he saw on Twitter. Literally like paraphrasing tweets.
So let me go ahead
And I know because I also use Twitter and I seen those same tweets that he's paraphrasing.
change all the data on the streams so people know what's going on.
Insanely chill.
One of these in a while.
Oh, and now we're just opening more packs? I
On,
guess,
like, a
yeah.
honeymoon, which we never got, and we're gonna do.
Oh, what? Honeymoon? What do we got here? What the fuck is this segment?
What we want to do, like we're doing things step by step.
Oh, weight
right?
machine
We got
segment.
the weight machine. The weight machine's here. I'm using it. I'm loving it. Right. So good stuff there. The next thing is we're trying to clean out the house, and already I went to the dump, and there's a few more things in the garage I got to clean out. Then we want to power wash both the garage and the backyard.
Oh, hell yeah.
Once
Cat must
all
be
of that
awesome
is
in
power
this.
washed, then we want to say, okay, here's the space.
She loves
we got.
Power Wash
What do we
Simulator.
want to do? Do we want to set up the backyard to do stuff? Do we want to do stuff in the garage? We already have an idea or two of things that we can use the garage for that we never have. So that's what we're working on next is, it's like piece by piece we're doing things to improve stuff here. And that's what's next. When you say summertime plans, we can't really do anything. We're stuck, We got in a life
They're stuck.
situation where we can't go on a vacation because
Why
we have
not?
a cat that's a very needy cat.
So
We
what?
try to have people come and look after him, and he will not interact with other people but us. He gets terrified. So that's on us, and I've talked about this already. A lot of people disagree with us. I'll just leave your cat, leave it in care or whatever, and we're not going to do that. So
Just take
listen,
him
it's
with
okay
you.
if you disagree with us,
You can take your cat, though.
and you actually, think that we should just dump Jasper somewhere to be
Dump
watched,
him.
even though it'll traumatize.
Throw him out.
We're not going to do that.
Declaw him again.
Eventually, we're going to do something. We want to eventually go on like a honeymoon, which we never got, and we're going to do that eventually. Give it time.
No, you
We're
won't.
actually talking about things that we want to do.
Not that I
Places
care,
we
but
want to go,
you won't.
Things we want to do because it's now possible. All right, and obviously more on that when it's possible. It's just not possible right now. It's not in the cards. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just received
No
a
way.
$50 tip.
Whoa.
Card aficionado who says, "Give me
Of
a
course.
pack right now."
No way. I can't
Card
believe it.
Aficionado with a $50 tip.
What a surprising turn of events.
There we go. So we're going to do some unpackings right now. Thank you to Card Aficionado. I didn't say that. See, here we go. I hate when these idiots, Juan could now say that I said something I didn't say. This guy just sent me $2. Says, stop pretending
What did
anyone
he
who
say?
enjoys Bond is an idiot because it's not to your liking. Bond fans enjoyed the Bond experience. You literally called Moneypenny Mrs. Tenpenny and said she was never black in the movies. I don't watch all the movies. Right? I already
Mega
said that.
defensive, by the
said
way.
I'm not-
Why'd you even have to read this guy's fucking message? Fuck him, I guess. Could have just said fuck you
Bond
mentally and not say
I've seen Bond
anything.
movies and I like them, but I'm not a humongous Bond fan. So maybe the movie, or maybe maybe I called it a movie. That says something, doesn't it? Maybe the game is literally just for hardcore Bond fans, and if that's the case, that's okay. It's not Game of the Year then. A game that
And
only
again,
caters to
Dude,
small-
he's dying on this hill that some guy said that this is game of the year, which is what they say about literally everything that comes out. Literally any game that comes out that's a AAA game, somebody's going to say is the game of the year. And then somebody replying to that post is going to say is the shittiest game of the year and it shouldn't exist. And if you play it, you're dumb as fuck. It's like actual like Twitter arguments.
group is not Game of the Year. It has to be a game that's good for everyone, not people who are Bond super fans, okay? And that's the thing. If you like the game, good for you. I'd actually like to hear your thoughts.
And also, like, that's the funniest thing is that he also hates the Game of the Year award because it's an industry circle jerk of Jeff Keighley and his friends, which is true.
Why? If it is because
So I don't know why you put so much importance on what some guy said online and some shitty ass award that somebody gave to some shitty ass fucking game.
it's just a good Bond experience, okay, fair enough. Maybe that's why I'm not liking it as much. But as a game on its own merits, it's not a good game. Sorry.
Yes,
it's not.
it is. It's Game of the Year. It's Game of every year.
But don't say that saying that everyone who doesn't like it is an idiot. I never said that, and if you feel that way, that's probably because you're just oversensitive. Maybe you really
because
like
you're
Bond.
an idiot.
Sorry that you can't take criticism.
I think you're oversensitive, DSP, because some random guy online got into your panties and you got pissed off.
Sorry. Okay.
Massive lol. What a good crash out, dude. And I don't even care about James Bond. That's why I didn't play it. That's what happens when you don't care about something and you think it might be stupid and you might not like it. You just don't fucking play it. And spend your money on it.
Cool. So, Gareth, let me ask you this, because he says that he just stopped watching State of Play. So, in the State of Play, the one thing we were aware of was going to be Wolverine. We knew Wolverine was going to have a giant
Wolverine,
presentation. Probably I'll be
Wolverine.
reacting to that tomorrow. What else during State of Play should I look at tomorrow? We know
Okay, well, I guess we should get to tomorrow. But first, let's open some packs. Let's get some packs. And this is going to be also disappointing.
All right, that's supposed to be the card that's the most valuable in the deck is the X.
Okay, we got this.
I'm happy it's going to be all new cards. Nimble. I don't even know what that is. It's grass type. Is that a bug? Nimble. I don't think I remember that Pokemon. That's cool that we're getting new ones that I don't even recognize. Piloswine. That is a water type. Go. Sandile. We already had Sandile from the first pack this morning. So we got our first dupe already. Okay.
Okay, more disappointment.
Ooh.
More. Are we going to get more?
Grand Bull. I don't think I've ever had a Grand Bull in a playthrough. That is an evolution, as you can see. And that is what, Psychic type? Psychic type, Grand Bull. Okay. Which is weird because it doesn't look psychic.
Then we got nothing.
Well, we already had this one this morning, Bronzong. We already have a dupe already. There's 2 dupes in this pack.
Very disappointed yet again.
Okay.
What do we got next? More
We
disappointment.
have the pack. Here we go. So our first reverse holo. A reverse holo Ludicolo, which is grass type. It is a stage 2 evolution. Ludicolo. What a name. Is this the evolution of the guy who had the lily pad on his head? I think it is.
Sure.
Suicune, who we just got playing Pokemon Fire Red. Here, Suicune is a water type, and indeed it was a water type in the game. This was the hardest Pokemon to get because it was a random encounter. But we got it. We used the Master Ball to catch it in my Fire Red playthrough, so that's a cool one. Sweet coon. All right. Ready? Last one. This should be the hit of the pack.
Yeah, I'm
At
sure.
least it'll be a hollow foil, but hopefully it'll be like a fur. Look at this.
Whoa. Okay, this massive.
Well, it's a 2-star black, so it's not that good.
Oh, so it's not.
Empoleon
It's
EX.
minor. It sucks.
It's very nice looking, but it's only 2 black stars, so it probably isn't worth
Yeah,
anything.
look up the value. Come
I'm
on,
gonna
we need
scan
to
it and find
know
out.
how
It's a
much it
nice-looking
costs.
Card. Empoleon EX. Iron Feathers. Yeah, it's EX, not full art, because if it was full art, it wouldn't have that box there. But let's take a look. Let's scan it, and let's see if it's worth anything. Okay. Empoleon. Huh? This could be our first hit.
Oh my
of the
god, you
new
guys.
box.
Can you believe this? This is going to be the one. Or it's just going to be one. This is going to be the card of all time. Anytime now.
62 cents.
Yes. Massive
So it is a hit,
value
but it's not a good one.
for the king
Only
of
62
pulls.
cents, folks. Dang it. Well,
Hey, the king of pulls.
certainly not as good as I would have hoped for
We
our
should
first
do that.
hit, but it is what it is. It is a nice looking
The
card.
king is
Like, I
back
would say that's really, it stands
Who's the
out in the way
king?
it looks.
of the pull stream.
Look at that. Look at that. It's got double sparkles on it.
Okay, yeah, man, we get it. This actually like dangling keys. Actual dangling keys. Oh, it's like that one GIF that is really toxic of the guy looking at the RGBs. Yeah. Anyways, let's go back to the night stream. That very same day, which I believe he's probably just gonna unpack some cards.
All right. He's playing GTA. Cool. I think
Or
it's
we might
GTA
not
5,
even see
so.
that.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Oh my god, no card unpackings? No, don't say that, Phil. Don't do that. People love him playing Castlevania. No. What is this? A slow stream that I spy? A stream of reduced contributions?
All right. Have a good night. Kick for another
Oh, this
Full day
leaderboard
night.
is so long.
arrow. Much. I hope that you had.
Oh no, 135. Well, I guess it wasn't as positive. But let's see any mention of pack. So we got pack, 38 mentions. Damn. Almost instantly, right off the bat.
Showed up like 2 days earlier than originally was scheduled. And we've got them. So we've already unboxed, or I should say unpacked 3 packs of these cards. Already got 2 EXs, which look really nice. They're just not worth a lot. They're worth less than $1, but they look like beautiful. So I am excited to see if we can actually get good cards out of this box. Apparently the box is showed up like 2 days earlier.
Anyways, we
Then
move
originally
on to
was
the next
scheduled.
one.
Is it? This was a nice protein-packed, delicious dinner, and I really enjoyed it. Even though it was technically breakfast, it was still great.
What do we got here?
So we opened some of the packs, which was awesome. So it was like a kind of a doubly positive day. Get the bad game out of the rotation, but still do well, and have some fun with Pokemon cards.
Here we got
Help me
another
with it to
plug.
understand it and stuff like that. Tonight, for a $50 contribution, I will be opening a pack of Pokemon cards. Because the new box is here, and it is an incredibly high value, I should say, sought
Yeah,
after
we
box
get
of
the
cards.
whole
Phantasmal
thing. Jesus
Flames.
Christ. The whole thing. Here, look at this pack. Here, you guys. This pack is good. Then we got 15 minutes in.
$50 contributions. We will open packs of Pokemon cards. But unless you want to wait till the very end of the stream, now would be the time to do that.
Now we got more of
Matt, thanks
this.
for $10. Yes, it is a $50 contribution to open a pack of Pokemon cards. Now, I open packs completely for free during.
Oh, this guy, by the way, is not happy with this. Look at what he says. You need what? I heard $50 to open a booster pack and look at cards for an hour? Bro, it takes less than 5 minutes. Come on. Symphony of the Night will get you more donos. Trust me on that. Yeah, well, wrong.
Pokemon stream,
You're
or
stupid.
during the TCG stream, so that's 2 streams.
But he didn't lash out on this
at
guy
least
for
twice a
some
week,
reason.
so I'm already
well, the
opening it.
reason is the super chat. It's yellow. So yeah, even the dents are starting to push
Once
back.
Phil finds out the first edition base set Charizard PSA 10 is close to 500k, you know Phil would want that card and tries to find first edition base set.
You would want that card and tries. I don't know. I still don't know if he actually cares about the value or is just kind of bullshitting everybody so he can get them to care about the value. Because, you know, it's like a gambler getting other people addicted to gambling. But I guess he might be right. He might go really crazy if he finds out something is worth a lot. So, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, man. Big ups now, Ronan, for the 5.
Cards, you know, without any.
But this is gonna be
But
like one of the defining eras of this year. Is gonna be the absolutely insufferable Pokemon shit, and I don't know how long the Dancer are gonna put up with this because it's getting more and more annoying every day.
it this way, it keeps it controlled, it keeps it metered, right? And it makes it so that I don't just open all the packs immediately. You have to understand how expensive this is. This box was insanely expensive. This is the high value box that everyone is seeking. So it is way expensive right now to buy. And this allows me to space it out and pace it. If I didn't do it that way, I want you to think of it this way. I opened an entire box of Pokemon cards in a week and a half.
Oh, he's actually doing you a favor, I guess, the way he's twisting this. I think you're doing him a favor by giving him $50 and making him so he makes 10 times as much as the pack costs to open the pack. I think you're doing him a favor here.
Imagine if I was doing it for like $5 or $10 contributions, we wouldn't even game. We would just be opening cards nonstop.
We wouldn't
There
game.
would be no gameplay.
I
So
mean-
I'm doing it as a way to supplement other content, to do something special and different that's fresh. I'm not doing it to become a full-on Pokemon card collector. So I want it to be a part of the content, but not overwhelm the existing content, if that makes sense. So doing it this way is working very well, which is why I immediately reinvested and bought another big box of cards for you guys. So there you have it.
For you guys. You guys want this. Even though it's always one guy
Add
giving him
a
money for
tracker
this.
to the leaderboard. See, we did it that one night you suggested it, but honestly, you know, I don't know how much I want on the leaderboard. If you guys like, let's say for example, right now someone drops $50. Maybe I would put on the leaderboard, okay, packs to be opened 1. You know what I mean? Or
So dumb.
Packs unlocked 1.
Packs
And that way,
unlocked.
over the night, if more people contribute, we could have 2, 3 by the end. Then we know how many are opening at end of the stream. But only if that happens, because I've been trying to do them early. Like we actually opened a pack earlier today, but then we actually opened 2 packs at the end of the 007 stream. So I don't know. If you donate $500 to continue 007, will I open 10 packs of Pokemon cards? I will open the 10 packs of Pokemon cards. I'm not continuing 007 no matter what. I refuse.
He refuses. He's a man of honor. So then we get more packs.
Thank you, Satan. Satan says, hope you have a positive stream, and I hope we'll have some pack openings. That would be cool. Like I said, I'm actually kind of loving the pack openings now. Like I really, now we're on a new set. Like,
Oh, yeah, he's loving him. Why wouldn't he love
I'm
him?
not going to spoil myself on the high value cards in this set. Instead, when we get a card that looks like it's full art or it's impressive, I'm just going to scan it with the app and let the app tell me the value. That way I'm not spoiling myself. I won't open it. Oh, this is a crap.
That's so ridiculous.
Maybe it's good. I don't know. Because I don't actually know what's good in this set except for the Charizard.
It's so ridiculous. And it's going to get even worse.
So-
Whatever the next thing is, because this eventually is going to end, whatever the next thing is going to be 10 times more insane.
Badge. And in tandem with that, if you give to 10 subs, you're also going to get a card unpacking tonight. So you basically get double rewarded on Kick Now for subs.
Hey, that's not allowed? Is that allowed? Hold on. I don't think that's allowed, Phil. But of course, it wouldn't be a Phil
See you
stream
later,
if we
Roy.
don't break TOS.
I have played some
we
of the
got
Hitman
here?
games,
So-
but certainly not all.
This is according on Twitter. Users must not utilize Kick to do the following things. No off-platform or cash-like benefits. Users must not solicit or request users of kicks or gifts in exchange for money or donations. Users must not sell, offer to sell, trade, barter, solicit, or transfer kicks or gifts, real or virtual currencies, or any other items of value, whether inside or outside the platforms. Users must not sell, barter, promise, solicit, or provide any other items of service or value, including merchandise, subscriptions, mod roles, access to private chats, shout-outs, collaborations, meetups, private engagements, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah.
All of them. I've played a few of them. I just received a $400. I'm just kidding. But there was a sub, huh?
Oh, this guy got banned. Why did this guy get banned? Let's see. Why would you pay this guy 10 times the retail price of a booster pack to open his own cards? You guys are really dumb. LOL. You can just buy your own cards. No, stupid. He's supplementing the content. You don't even know what you mean.
I literally just answered that. I said if someone gifts 10 subs, you're already
He's a content supplementer.
And yes, there will be a pack opening of Pokemon cards. It's dual reward now.
Dual reward. Hey, like a goal?
2 rewards for the same contribution. You can't go wrong there.
Can you put a hat? That will make it triple reward. Maybe even a vest for quadruple reward. You can even put the Dunstlore hat. We can put lures on the hat. For multiple rewards. Stacking of rewards. Anyways, we got here.
Engagement is key and helps a ton.
Begging segment.
Very nice. Good progress so far here tonight in the first 20 minutes. Good stuff. Guys, if you are here chilling, enjoying Symphony of the Night, please support the stream in some way. If you're watching on YouTube live, I would really appreciate it if you could like the stream. If you're watching on demand, I would love if you could like the video and leave some comments. Engagement is key and helps a ton. And, of course, if you are watching live, if you could support in some way, everything is appreciated. For a $50 contribution tonight, we will be opening Pokemon card packs. We got my brand new box of cards this morning. And it is the Phantasmal Flames box, which is a much higher value box than what we were previously opening. I would love to do some card pack openings for you at the end of the stream.
I think this is going to end with no card pack openings, and he's going to say, I didn't expect them anyways. Because that's what usually happens. Well, I didn't even expect it to happen. It's not a Pokemon stream, stupid. What do we have here?
I received... I got a $2 tip. Someone says, my neighbors who are actually pallets are telling me that their son has been missing for about a week.
So fucking dumb.
Well, there you go. Sorry about that. Thanks for $2. That's our first tip of the night.
The dent joke messages are so dumb. This reminds me of all the dent joke messages when he had Cat on stream. And it was like, Phil, have you told Cat that you're actually known for singing in the opera? And then it was like super uncomfortable and Cat was goat laughing. It was like, meh. And then he was like, yeah, I'm actually known as the Philsbury Doughboy.
Okay. Brad
Wants 3 packs open, which is 150. Oh, come on, dude.
Yeah, well, we can do that. He's done, what was the most he ever did? Like 8? Wasn't that insane? That was insane, but it happened. So since it happened once, it could happen any day. That's kind of the logic, and that's the gambler logic. It happened once, therefore there's a chance of it always happening. And it could happen. We haven't seen it. Maybe one time he's going to get like $1,000 tip. He's going to open 10. Or then he's going to say, well, you should have sent me separate $50 tips. I don't know.
Chris says, be careful with the diamonds. Why be careful? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with diamonds? Pack openings will be at the end of the stream. We'll save some time at the end of the stream to do them.
Anyways, 10 minutes later.
No, so far, no pack openings tonight, everybody.
Oh.
No one has done a $50 contribution, so no pack openings earned
and
yet.
This is not Phil wanting the openings. This is someone in chat wanting them. And Phil has to tell him, oh, I'm sorry, man. It's very unfortunate, but I guess it's not going to happen.
But the night is young. We still have another hour. In fact, this is a good opportunity for me to split the part, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So
what else are we going to do?
I appreciate you all hanging out and chilling and enjoying Symphony of the Night. And we will continue next in the next part. Thank you all. And see you in the next part of this classic playthrough. Okay. Yeah, guys, I apologize. There's no way for me to stop someone from contributing on Kick. you literally ban the person and they can continue to send you money. So obviously I'd prefer for this person to not be able to, but I can't stop it. Very dumb, right? Okay.
Very dumb. Anyways, quick beg.
Give me a sec to just stretch. Now, guys, if you are enjoying Symphony of the Night tonight, again, please consider...
Oh, it's this guy he
if you
wants to
can.
ban.
Great $50 contribution. We're going to do unpackings of Pokemon cards at the end of the stream, but so far we don't have any. Perhaps this will be a night without any. If it is, I guess that's fine, but it would be nice.
It would be
if possibly
nice
some
to
kicks over
get
on Gifted and Known
$50.
so
I
far
agree.
tonight.
Very agreeable, Phil.
You know, it would be nice to see an unpacking.
It would be, yeah.
Let's
It's
go.
really good stuff would be for Phil to make $50 more.
Okay,
Who
I'll,
can
stretch
disagree?
and I'll be right back.
And now he's gonna stretch. You're gonna go stretch? He's gonna go walk around with his wife. Oh no, he's gone for like a minute.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much for 100 kicks. I appreciate that. We got our first kicks of the night from Stepdad.
Oh, stepdad is here. So are we gonna get a plug for him? I think we might.
Now we're at a nice round one.
Stepdad single-handedly being the pay pig for kick.
Okay.
The most valuable pay pig. The MVP.
Ready? Let's continue, everybody. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It is time for more Castlevania Symphony of the Night here on DSP Gaming. We are about to head back to the central area of the game and see what we can do there. I'm not sure if or what we can do. Go. Maybe we got to drop down and go all the way to the left because that's one place we haven't been yet. Yeah, I'm not sure. We go back that way and see what's down there. But we're running out of time. If you were interested in seeing some Pokemon card unpackings tonight, we need to have a $50 contribution by the end of the stream. So just throwing that out there. Up to the music.
You've been throwing it out there a while, but yeah, I guess it's not gonna happen.
Oh, don't be pissed when he uses the form of mist. If you wanted to support
So many plugs,
Symphony
dude.
of the Night, if you're enjoying the playthrough, last chance to like the stream if you're watching on YouTube. Last chance to contribute to have a pack of Pokemon cards open tonight. It would be amazing if we did. To end the stream, I would love to do that for you. Miss, we have opened 3 packs in the new card box earlier today, the Pokemon card box. We got 2 EX cards. They weren't valuable, but they looked awesome. So, have a good night. Oh, no, not him again. Thanks to everyone who supported
Final
tonight.
warning.
Had a good time with the game with you guys tonight. Is the same 2-3 deal still on deck from the day stream? Listen, if no one has contributed to open 1 pack, what makes you think someone's going to contribute to open 2? Because basically we had a deal on the first stream. I said, hey, if 2 people
We had a
contribute
deal.
to open 2 packs, I'll open a 3rd for free. Like, yeah, I would do that tonight, but no one's contributing for 1, so we're not going to get 2.
No deal.
In Symphony of the Night. How did we do? I wasn't even looking. Well,
Deep
we didn't
sigh.
do outstanding, but we certainly didn't do poorly here tonight with
The
support.
manager is
Sadly, no
disappointed
card
with the
packs to be opened.
performance.
I guess. All right, I will play this as the daytime stream on Thursday. Okay? We'll do a major stream of it. We'll do 3 hours of it on Thursday. Does that sound good? I'd like to get to the inverted castle on Thursday, but I don't know how long the game is. I don't remember. I never did the... All right. So, guys, that's a good thing. Honestly, it really is to get crappy games out of the rotation. So that's number 1. So, number 2, great streaming day just overall. I'm glad that the Pokemon pack showed up early, right? We had a good chill session after the fact of 007.
Chill
and,
session.
I really enjoyed Symphony of the Night. So everything I would...
So
argue is
ridiculous,
pretty
man.
good.
His
All right,
terminologies
tomorrow.
are so stupid.
There will
We
be
had a chill
a
session.
Level 1 podcast in the morning where I'm going to react to things that you suggest for me to react to. from
Okay,
today's
let's just
Sony
move
State of
on
Play.
to
So
that.
bring your suggestions of
Let's
what
just suggest to do
trailers or
that.
what games or what updates came out today for me to react to tomorrow on the podcast. Then it's going to be the continuation of Lego Batman. All right, two plus more hours of gameplay as we head into I believe it's chapter 4 we're going to head into now. and see what is next. We don't know. We just beat the Poison Ivy plot line. Tomorrow night on the late stream,
So I'm just gonna skip to that part, I guess, where he's watching the thing, and here he's gonna watch. Let's find out what this is. The state of the sway.
All ready for reacting, everybody? All
Ready
right,
for
here we go.
reacting?
Many years ago, I played a game. People absolutely loved it. They broke out in
Heavy Rain?
hilarious, rupturous laughter during the live stream. And it actually ended up being, at that point, one of my most talked about playthroughs on the internet. People loved this playthrough. That was a long time ago, all right, to be honest with you. The studio that made this game went on to make multiple series of games, and I would argue that their quality level goes up and down. But sadly, I just don't think that today the audience is the same as it was 11 years ago. However, I'm interested that they're making a direct sequel to a game from the past like this. I never expected they would. Let's take a look at Until Dawn 2.
Whoa, I can't believe this. Phil is gonna love this movie game.
Akashima Island, haunted by dark stories. Our goal, confront the evil, corrupting paradise. This is Dead True International.
So this has nothing to do with Until Dawn 1? This is completely unrelated.
Oh my god, stop crying, just watch the thing.
Over! Rotated on that one.
A for effort, dude.
Who's the buff idiot?
Does no one know this guy?
This is how villains are made. This is
Oh, you two haven't met yet, right?
Sebastian, I'll be looking out for you.
Roland, whenever you're ready.
This facility has been shut down for decades. Uninvestigated.
Shut down for decades.
Until now.
Yeah, this looks... I have no idea why they decided to make this, honestly. First one was... It was alright until you find out what the actual story is. And then you're like, oh, it was that? It had some interesting moments, though. The problem was I didn't like a single character enough to care about if they'd live or die. Which is, I think, the whole game hinges on you caring about the characters, wanting them to survive.
No! He's coming! Through there!
Take a deep breath. Fuck! Which way? Steady the mind.
We're gonna have to jump!
There's rocks down there!
Push Luke or jump alone. Push
Oh.
Luke? Wait. Push Luke, meaning you don't know if the jump is safe.
Oh,
so you're putting him
dude,
in
shut up.
danger. Or jump alone, so you're taking the risk by yourself. There's no option jump together. Huh.
What? Bro, this, like...
Oh,
I hate this so much. When he has to force himself to react, essentially. You gotta force himself to have an opinion or say something, and he has to say like the dumbest shit ever that you never thought anybody would come up with to say and to make that remark, but he does. And whenever he does, it's like, huh? Did you guys think of this? I bet none of you thought about this. No, because this makes no sense.
Ooh. Okay, I didn't think they were going to show it in the trailer. Ow. Damn. Ooh.
Can you do what
You
needs?
guys like him reacting? If you like him reacting,
look
send him
who's in it,
$50
the
to open up some
doctor.
cards.
So the doctor from
Yeah.
Until Dawn is in Until Dawn 2. Is that the link between the games? So that's weird because they're making a direct sequel but it doesn't appear to connect at all to the first game. So
In the
why
trailer.
even call it Until Dawn 2? Now, I get
Because they gave you like 5 seconds of stuff in the trailer. Maybe you shouldn't make up your whole mind based on a 5-second trailer.
Doctor from the first game is in it, but that's weird to me. Because like think of horror movies.
No, here we
right?
have like a forced opinion.
When you're gonna make a sequel, you want to have a direct connection. Imagine,
Except
'cause
when
this
you
happened
don't.
Before there's a horror movie that there's a slasher killer. Everyone likes the killer, but then in the next movie they decide, oh, we're redoing it. It's a horror anthology now. So now
That's not what
the
an
killer's
anthology
not in it.
means.
So they've done that. Remember they did it with Halloween, and everyone hated Halloween 3 because they did that. So in this, it's like, so the first game was about someone who's pretending to be a slasher killer, but he was like a movie effects guy, and then come to find out there really were, you know, crazy monsters called Wendigos that people were mutating into, and it was a really unique plot and interesting. Why would they call this Until Dawn 2 if it's not the same plot? That throws me for a loop. I'm curious how the doctor from the first game will tie into this one, because that doesn't seem to be related at all. Well, I'm sure we'll get more information about it as we get closer. Okay.
All right.
Continuing
Well,
on for
that
this
was
one.
your
Okay.
government
I don't think we're gonna
mandated
watch the full 7
react.
minutes,
Oh,
but
this is
I'd
the
like to see
Wolverine
some of
one.
The gameplay of the new Wolverine game.
Hell
That's
yeah.
an extended gameplay trailer, supposedly.
Wolverine.
So let's see what this looks like.
Wolverine.
By the way, I didn't turn the subtitles on. They turned themselves on. Or the closed captioning. Let's just watch some of the gameplay. Let's not watch 7 minutes of it, but let's see some of it. Damn, he's hairy. They made him hairy as hell.
One that got away. Redhead. Might be our only lead.
I don't know. This didn't really get me excited for the game. Because I kind of expected it to be this. Because what is this? This is just the Insomniac Spider-Man, but with the Wolverine.
Did the graffiti say
You fight the same type of mobs. Nothing really
Perimeter stable.
get me hype about it. Looks kind of like by the numbers. What you thought an Insomniac Wolverine would be is this. Okay, you have the stealth, the X-ray vision, you have more violence, which I guess is cool, and gore.
No answer.
the blood just disappears from his body?
Should do another sweep. It's too quiet.
Yeah, you get the same type of gameplay. On the highest difficulty, I bet these mobs are gonna be squishy as hell. It's gonna be so annoying. 'Cause I played Spider-Man on the highest difficulty. Outside of that, it's way too
What do
easy.
you guys think about this? I'm curious.
What do you think about this?
Mutant.
Freak.
What the hell's all this yellow shit?
Ship's gassing off. Not today, Bob. The hell?
Oh, and there was Deborah Wilson in this one. Believe it or not, you probably
They call
believe it because she's in
Skullmaster?
like 90% of AAA games. And as always, she just like herself, which is really immersive and fun.
Oh. Jean Grey.
Pretty like bland design for Jean Grey too. Just kind of just a redhead.
Now he knows who the redhead is.
Jean? Is that you? Don't worry.
You're not going anywhere.
Everyone shoot!
Deborah Wilson was hilarious on the Mad TV show.
Deborah Wilson, dude, I have nothing against her besides that she always looks like herself in every game. And it to the point where it's kind of distracting.
Parried. The triple parry.
Where it's like, why can't you have like a more I don't know, designed character instead of it being Deborah Wilson.
Combo. They did a combo takedown.
It seems like a cameo. It's like a Kojima would make a cameo of somebody, and that's what it feel like.
Okay, so he's got shields, so you got to find a way around the shields. There you go. Oh, environmental kill. That was kind of neat, the environmental kill. Another combo kill. And you're building...
Yeah, it's the Spider-Man type beat.
Okay.
It's the same.
Are you using your rage right now?
Oh, and you have the God of War rage mode.
So that special takedown, it looks like special takedowns allow you to gain your health bar back during combat. And there's definitely parries. There's definitely guard breaks. Like he guard broke the guy with the shield and kicked him into the forklift. So the combat looks pretty good, I would say. It's gory as hell, but the combat looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty much absolutely nothing that wasn't expected. Like, all of this is exactly what I thought it would be.
What was that? That was Deborah Wilson. 100% that was Deborah Wilson. Hold on one second. How do you go back? Hold on. Deborah Wilson. She's always herself. In every game she's ever in, she's exactly the same person.
Hey, here she's missing an eye.
In any game, it's always just Deborah Wilson, exactly as herself. Seriously, I'm not complaining. She's a good actress, but I don't know why she's always exactly the same in every game.
So yeah, that's what I don't get. It's not like she's a massive celebrity.
I don't know who she is. I don't know. Maybe these are just supposed to be generic mutant. This mutant here, the kid with the green head. He's a known mutant, but I forget who he is. Are these the Morlocks?
Green head guy.
Maybe they're supposed to be the Morlocks, and they're being rounded up because Trask, which we saw.
Trask.
That's the plot.
Eat shit on my Trask.
And I guess maybe what they're trying to do is round up the mutants, and so you got Wolverine and Jean Grey working to free the mutants who are being rounded up, right?
Yeah. Well, you're gonna need side missions, so.
Yeah, that'll work.
I didn't think I was gonna watch the whole thing, but now I want to watch the whole thing. Look at this. Oh, wow. Motorcycle. Oh, my God. That's sick. Okay, in the 4 minutes, 49 seconds we have watched this Wolverine trailer, I've had more fun than playing 7 hours of Bond 007 First Light. Seriously.
Okay, man. We get it. We get it.
Will be more fun than all of 007.
Okay.
I'm just
we
saying.
Get it.
Where are those mutants?
He does look like he's having a lot of fun, though. He's having so much fun. Okay, I wonder what his feedback's gonna be, besides just describing what happens.
Would fight. This is how he would act. Yeah. Look at this guy, Ultra Cyborg. So this guy's pure super armor.
DSP wants Deborah Wilson to be WAAAY more white.
Well, I don't know about that. But because he's also mad at who was that guy?
No help.
Troy Baker? Yeah, he hates Troy Baker in that same way.
So okay.
I don't know. I don't care about Deborah Wilson. I've never seen anything of hers that would make me actually give a fuck about her. I just notice her in everything, and she always looks the same, which is like, huh?
Oh hell, here we go. So okay. So you have bars, energy bars, and you can use those to regenerate health in a down state. Did you see that? Okay. Ooh. Damn.
Insomniac set pieces have always been very good and like fun to watch. Even though, I mean, you don't really get to play through them besides pressing a couple buttons, like quick time events. But they've been very fun and like dynamic, I guess.
No, not really. Oh, I healed. That was cool.
Let's get you guys out of here.
Are you a superhero?
Not kid. I'm Wolverine.
I'm Wolverine.
That was sick. Omega Red. Sentinels, yep. Sabretooth.
Some folks can't wait to die.
Hey, September 15th. That's not a long time from now.
Changed. It looks great. My entire opinion has changed. That's incredibly good design for Wolverine.
What?
It looks exactly like the character should look. The action looks great.
Why is he so hype about it? It's like, it's literally like the Spider-Man game, but with Wolverine in it. He didn't like Spider-Man all that much.
Looks amazing.
I'm so surprised by his take.
You'll have to get used to it, but it's more.
It's not excessive. It's totally appropriate for Wolverine.
Throwback Berserker Wolverine. He's not an X-Man, right? When he becomes an X-Man, he tones it down, but he's not an X-Man in this. This is actually really good. No lie, I've had a complete change of opinion on this game. It looks great. I can't wait to play it now. It's gonna be gory though, so we're all gonna have to get used to that again. We haven't played a game with that level of,
used to
mass
that
murder in a long time. But in context of the plot, meaning this is now a bunch of cyborgs and mercenaries that are working for Trask to literally kidnap and enslave mutant kind. So Wolverine is acting as a liberator to stop that and to stop the extinction of mutants via the Sentinels. The mass murder kind of makes sense. Okay? So I can be wrong. I admit in this case, I think I was completely wrong. The game looks great. That actually now, September 15th, I think actually that might be one of my most anticipated games of the year, and I'm going to put that on my schedule right now because that looks so damn good.
So damn good? Wow. I didn't surprised to see him so hype like this. Damn. Because for me, it kind of did nothing because I expected exactly this. I don't know what he thought it would be because it was like, you know, like I said, Insomniac Spider-Man, but with Wolverine instead. So just like fill in the blanks. I guess it was much better than that for the people that understand what it actually is.
Ready? Right on to the next. Ready?
What do we got next?
Here we go.
Likely mature, 17 plus. Oh, God of War, Laundry. This is another one that I watched and it made me feel absolutely nothing.
How do you pronounce this? Laufey?
But then again, I wasn't a fan of the first ones.
Designer on God of War, Laufey.
I tried to play him for like 10 hours each and I just couldn't get into it.
Focused on combat and progression.
I think Faye's power fantasy really starts with her past. As the guardian of the giants, she has proven roots as a warrior. Her combat needed to feel incredibly lethal, powerful, and fluid, and just overall extremely satisfying.
We wanted to build upon the strengths of the modern God of War combat system. And at the same time, we wanted to inject a little bit more of that old school, classic God of War DNA into it. So with the addition of jump, there's a lot of fun, new, more over-the-top things that you can do in this game compared to the grounded nature of the previous two games. And I think it leads to a fresh yet familiar feel to the combat system that I think everyone will enjoy.
We knew that we wanted to push on Faye's mobility, and by allowing her to transition seamlessly between the air and the ground states, it led to this hyper-responsiveness that quickly became fundamental to what made her so fun to play.
Faye's increased mobility adds a new layer to both the offense and defensive options that players have.
We're really doing this, the dual cameras again? We're doing this again? You guys realize the camera is right in front of you. You can just look at it. Why is there another camera that looks from the side?
Oh, come on, dude. It's just the interview style.
Interviews. Stop it!
You can jump over enemy attacks. Enemies will also threaten you with...
Why is there a camera on the side profile? What's going on?
More dangerous attacks that you have to use increased mobility to deal with.
One of the defining aspects...
See, that's all you need. This one camera. This is all you need. One camera. How many? There's like 17 cameras.
Dude,
Why don't
come
they have a
on.
top-down camera from the ceiling.
It's
Why
not even the
look
type
under
of
the
thing you're
chin?
supposed to notice.
Is its tempo, which is a deliberate
What are we doing
combination
here?
of speed, control, and relentlessness. From the moment that we see Faye,
Otherwise, we'll be
wielding the
too
sword, she's
flat.
attacking with this
So what's weird is they changed her character model. You notice she looks different? They changed her face and everything from Ragnarok.
incredible pace, and she's able to do that by building and maintaining this momentum and allowing that momentum to carry from one attack to the next. And that creates this relentlessness in the way that Faye wields the sword.
The giants were one of Odin's biggest threats, and they wielded powerful magic, and they had an affinity for manipulating souls. When Faye, the golden hand of the Jotnar, wakes up in the Everyone, she finds her own soul-related abilities supercharged. You can hit an enemy so hard that their soul will actually detach from their original body. And from that point on, there's a lot of cool things you can do. You can attack the soul, you can knock it into other enemies, watch the soul boomerang back to the original body and deal damage to it. I think players are going to have a lot of fun discovering all the intricacies and ways to master it.
Looks interesting.
So there are numerous ways that Faye's two companions will assist her in combat, and each one fills a very distinct role. Rue, the ribbons of Faye's legendary sword, will act in sync with Faye to bolster her moveset, but isn't necessarily going to strike out on her own unless directed by Faye. And that gives Faye this exciting opportunity to elevate the combat prowess of the pair to a greater degree than they'd individually be capable of.
That looks cool. It's like
As
a
soon
whip.
as Faye acquires
almost.
the sword, she strikes powerfully at an enemy, knocking them back, and then
Parry.
whips the ribbons at the enemy, which ultimately sets her up for this brutal finisher. And that more direct synchronization between characters is very telling of how the dynamic between Rue and Faye will play out, which is very different than what we see with Frank.
Frank is your cosmic cube companion.
Frank?
He's there to
The
support.
Cosmic Cube Companion. Yeah, that's the part that made me raise my eyebrows. Be like, what? What? Why? Just kind of comes across as uninspired. In I don't know, one of those like it's kind of like a wink,
Your
wink,
first
nudge,
mistake was
nudge.
Thinking this clown is not reliving the figure incident. How is gonna get to stare at his crush's man butt for weeks?
Hey, maybe there's gonna be a naked Wolverine skin. Maybe it's gonna come with like the super deluxe edition. You never know. And then he's gonna look at it, you know. And the big up Sclerotic. And the cube is called Frank, which is like very quirky.
If I kick into Frank,
Quirk
Frank will actually
Chungus.
trampoline them up into the air. I can jump up, air dash toward it,
bouncy
slash them with
cube.
my sword, and then pull them into me with the ribbons and execute them with a cool cinematic finisher. But at the same time, you know, it's up to me. I can also just kick the enemy in, watch Frank trampoline them, turn my attention to some other enemy, and decide to go off and let Frank deal with that. Over the course of the game, you'll be able to upgrade both Rue and Frank to tailor them to your own playstyle. We focus a lot on Fae today, but at the other end of the spectrum, there are plenty of evil gods, gigantic creatures, and spectacular sequences to experience in the game.
But there's plenty more about Faye that we've yet to share, and we can't wait to share with you in the future.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
So for the record, there's a ton of videos about this game, Lao Fei, and so the internet is torn. Some
Oh,
people are
the internet
thinking that it-
coverage. I don't know, man. First, let me get my coverage, because I'm not into the God of War reboot genre, so this kind of does nothing to me. I guess it looks pretty much what you would expect from a spin-off where you play as a more agile and faster character. I guess they took that into consideration. She looks pretty fun to play. And if you like the first two, you're probably going to have a great time with this one. The thing that annoys me is the cube. I think is kind of, you know, the Quirk Chungus millennial trope of writing a character that's supposed to be there for like comedic relief, but most of the time just is annoying. But I guess we're yet to see. And the main character, like, I don't know anything about her besides it being the Kratos' wife. So yeah, there you go, kind of it. But let's hear what the internet is saying about this, because that's what truly matters, what people on Twitter are fighting over.
Actually looks quite good, and others are insanely upset, and here's why. They're not making another God of War yet. They've decided to do this filler game about Faye. For those who don't know, Faye was Kratos' second wife. She's the one who passes away in the first God of War reboot game. They're bringing her ashes to the Mountain of the Giants to spread them. And then in the second game, Ragnarok, you play sequences where she's part of them. and you see the backstory between Kratos and Faye. Okay? So everyone was fully expecting the next God of War game was either going to be about Atreus now going off and doing his own story, or Kratos moving on from this lore of the Norse gods and doing something different, or maybe both. No one expected they were going to make a game about Faye who's dead. But from what they're going with, apparently, Faye, when she dies, goes to the afterlife, and for some reason now has to go through the series of combat trials and or challenges against other gods, like not Norse gods. And for what I don't understand, it's Egyptian gods and other gods are going to be in this game. So this is continuing the story, but a lot of people are kind of pissed because they're like, no, the story is supposed to be Kratos' story. Why now is it becoming about Faye and other people? Like, it was supposed to be Kratos and Atreus. Why has this changed? So I can understand people being upset, but I don't think that you should discredit the game. Like, that game, that's the first time I've seen it. That looks pretty good. The combat looks good. I like that they're already thinking out of the box with different things in the combat that look pretty neat. I'm okay with it. From what I'm seeing there, that looks good to me. Okay? But
yeah, it looks all right. I mean,
apparently on the internet are so upset that they're
you
making
already have the foundation of that. But bro, who fucking cares about the other people on the internet?
Let's say this comes out this year or maybe early next year, but then we get another God of War game in a year or two. Then I'm okay with it. If this game comes out and they're like, oh, well, because we worked on that, now the next God of War with Kratos and Atreus isn't coming out till 2036. I'll be like, well, what the hell? You may just wait a decade for the next God of War because you wanted to do a filler game in between? That will piss me off. So what I'm hoping is that that's not the case. I'm hoping that this was something that maybe they were already planning on, and now this will come out and there'll be a game that'll maybe have side story or bridge the gap, but then we're going to get another major installment with Kratos, Atreus, or both. Okay? There you go. Okay.
There you go. Is that all we got?
So Carliga did a 2...
Yes, most likely that is true. They might want to introduce a whole new pantheon of gods so Kratos can kill him and have his own story conclude, and that's going to give it more emotional weight now that you know what, like, why he's so pissed and so. I guess. I don't know. I think, much like the Insomniac Wolverine / Spider-Man, those studios, they make kind of similar games. So Santa Monica and Insomniac, if you like the previous games, you're probably going to like this one too. If you like the previous 2 God of Wars, you're going to like this one too. And if you like the Spider-Mans, you're going to like this one too. They're kind of iterating upon the same thing.
Euro, 29 euro change, super chat. I think it's about
29
$3
euro
and it says,
change.
Forsaken 2, this looks like ass. I disagree. I think it looks good. I think that looks good. But maybe I'm wrong. But initially, my first impression is, yeah, that looks like something I would want to play. It looks like it'll be a lot of fun. Someone sent me $1.50, says, I know you're not a fan of Olive Garden, but if DSP tries it where you compare Olive Garden to
No, we're not doing that.
Would be a popular episode. I've actually never looked up if you can get delivery Olive Garden because I hate it. Like, I know Olive Garden is atrociously, disgustingly bad, and it's not authentic.
Anyways, Pokemon cards.
$50 contribution. We will open another pack of Pokemon cards. We're already guaranteed to do one thanks to Erix's contribution an hour ago. So if we get any more, we'll do more than one at once. That would be cool, okay? Okay, let's continue. We got a lot more to react to. Up next, Control Resonant apparently now has a final release date. Let's check it out.
Oh, all right. Haven't seen that one.
What's up, Chris? How you doing?
Something is coming. I have to go. It felt like an earthquake.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. We got more flashing images.
Desk.
Alan Wake loved having flashing images.
Before the main event.
The best part of the game. When a grandma flashbangs you in the face.
What they put you through. You never had a chance.
I love the flashing grandma.
2 days before the lockdown fell, an uncategorized resonance appeared in Manhattan. As things stand right now, Dylan, you're our only shot at survival.
You are not FBC. You're not even fucking human.
The FBC locked me in that cell for years and forgot about me. The hiss, it was a way out.
People can change. The past doesn't matter. Who are you today?
All right,
September
September 24th.
September is going to be stacked
this year.
because nobody want to release in November because of GTA 6. Well, we didn't get to see much from this. I guess something I really liked about the first one was the gunplay, and this one is shaping up to be exclusively just combat, like what was that, melee combat? I don't know how that's gonna turn out. I just like the gunplay and getting a headshot on somebody and watching all the particle effects. That was so sweet.
We're gonna have a lot of fun together.
Okay, September 24th. Interesting, and I think everyone's questioning what that game is actually going to be like. It's nothing like the original Control.
I mean, you got so much gameplay, you should be able to tell.
Okay.
Okay, what do we got next? Are you going to say something?
Okay. By the way, Phantom Blade Zero got delayed until sometime in October, correct?
Oh, did we actually get some extended gameplay on that? It looked very interesting, but also a little bit suspicious.
Let me see if I can find that quickly.
No, and he didn't say anything about that.
Let me
well,
put that on
okay.
here. So our fall is starting to get.
Oh no, he's tapping up his schedule. Epic.
They're coming back. They're coming back alive.
Oh, hold on, what do we got here? Oh, this is ill. Okay, this looked pretty good. One with the zombie babies that you can kick. Team Clout. They got all the clout.
Oh, nice. They're coming back. They're coming back alive.
Oh, nice. Gory. Physics are sweet.
And you're tough. Surprisingly lively for someone who just came out of a coma.
If you want to survive, you gotta hustle.
Whoa.
You fell from the moon.
I will help you, but you must not go there.
I'll take my chances. Turns out I'm a lucky man.
Holy shit.
Oh, damn.
You'll find nothing there.
Oh, did you see it blurred out his crotch? So I wonder if the game will have like actual nudity mode and then blurred out nudity mode.
Blurred.
Which I think, to be honest, I think this is pretty weird, right? In our society,
okay,
you can have a game like this where you're stabbing someone in the
this
brain,
now a societal
and there's
issue
gore and everything, but you
We
can't show the
cock.
guy's like dick. It's like, oh, the dick's not allowed. But we could show his intestines ripping out of his mouth, but no dicks, right?
Okay, thank you, Phil. Stupid ass society.
Well, good luck.
Dunce-based society. But if it wouldn't be DSP if we didn't talk about cock.
Like a crazy one. I wonder what the plot will be. Like, what is this? Is it a mutation? Is it a gate from hell? Like, what is going on? That's pretty wild, huh? Who will be the brave streamer to stream full nudity mode and then get banned? Okay, let's keep going. Here we go.
Oh, this one looks good. The Stuntman.
The Fast and the Furious. No. Oh, this is smart.
He's gonna play this with the wheel and pedal. You bet your ass.
What a stupid thing to do. Why would you do that? Whoa.
Yeah, he got nothing to say about this.
What the hell is Mad Max now?
Yeah, he actually got nothing to say about this.
I like the idea. You play as a car stuntman, so you can play through awesome stunts from different movies, genres, IPs. That's a very interesting premise. Now, Stuntman has existed before, correct? Like, that rings a bell, but I've never played it before. That's, I can't believe it. I'm saying this. They're doing something original.
But, dude, what? You just said, like, the last thing he said was it existed before.
Huh? They're doing something different? What?
Whoa,
no,
the thing that existed?
Gaming. Why haven't they copied everyone else?
You technically do that in Forza 5, because there's a series of missions that is you being a stuntman for a movie that's being shot. So, yeah.
That looks pretty cool.
They stole that shit.
I like that idea. Okay, I wish I had a release date.
Stole that
looks
shit.
Really nice, but okay, neat. I don't get it. People said the state of play sucked. I think this is a pretty good state of play. These
Yeah,
are
if you expect nothing, it's all right.
In my opinion, I'm actually really liking this.
And with these events, you should expect nothing and always be surprised.
That's sweet. Okay. All right, let's continue. Let's keep going. Ready? I told you there was a lot I wanted to react to.
Always expect
The target is the
nothing.
front gate of the capital of our homeland.
Uh-oh.
The Federation of Central Usia. We will storm
I hate those
from the sea and
Usians.
take the capital back from
They're
our
such
enemies.
dicks. Let's get them.
So you're the next one. The one whose rear we'll have to cover?
Oh, this Ace Combat 8. All right, finally they got a new Ace Combat.
Some sort of symbol that inspires hope.
We will be in visual range of the land battleship soon.
The land battleship? The what?
Enemy artillery intensifying. Damn it. Where's Wings when you actually need him? All units return.
Oh my god, look at that thing.
Where are you going, Copter?
Cover Tasha, Rex.
It's a man-made kaiju.
That's where the Wings of Thief comes in. The legendary savior. Dee Dee wants the legendary savior to get as much publicity as possible. The more exposure, the better.
Cannon firing. We're gonna be wiped out.
All aircraft, pull out.
Sorry, Rex. You stay put, Joker One.
Above you flies the Wings of Thieves.
All right, that's pretty badass. I mean, it is Ace Combat 8, so.
Way to introduce it, like to make it look epic like this, like it's a story, not just a game where you're flying a, fighter jet blowing things up. Because the whole game is that you're just flying a fighter jet blowing things up. But I wish we could see the real gameplay. This is just like story, right?
We've got.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, hold on, we got something else here.
Some of which have been mutated into foxes and wolves.
Oh, this is the Silent Hill something or something.
Hopefully this one isn't.
Where did you go, Simon?
Something doesn't feel right.
Puzzles, my specialty.
Zoe? I'm sorry, Zoe?
What are you doing here?
So
Okay,
first
I can already feel it.
That's what it looks
I
like.
can already feel the quit and then saying, this is nothing like Silent Hill.
Like,
What the hell is that?
There's more of them.
I wanted to read that. Hold on. A crime on our community. Let the fairies, CEG, whatever heart this town had has stopped. This town is ours. We need the truth. And across through CEG.
Oh, he's going to try and figure out the whole game now based on the first trailer.
Huh.
As per usual. I wonder what that means.
Behind the static. To be honest, that
was my birthday. It was great, dude.
Silent Hill
It was great.
Like makes that.
I've never been much of a birthday celebrator, but
it takes place in
it's
Silent
great.
Hill. Doesn't that look way more authentic to the experience of what you would expect from a Silent Hill game? I'm just saying. Okay, so September 24th, Silent Hill Townfall. Let's get that on the calendar.
Silent Hill Goutfall. Haha, gout. What else we got?
So that's the same day as Control Resident. Now September is getting stacked. Listen to that.
No, we're not doing this.
Like Brave
got here.
Fencer?
Hold on.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, this is Onimusha.
On the mountain.
Oh, nice.
Musashi, I sense Genma. Prepare yourself. No.
Wait, his name is Musashi? Like Brave Fencer Musashi? Do we have a crossover?
I doubt this area was designed to welcome visitors. The castle's owner must be terribly cautious.
Miyamoto Musashi. The fool who seeks strength, yet rejects the power of the Oni.
Whoa, you can parry that shit. Wow.
You shame yourself, child. Witness my light! If you live by the sword, fighting is everything. So you've lost. Will you swap the sword for a trowel?
Like hell I will.
Yes.
What
Go to
then?
work the fields.
Are you going to start taking human souls? If human souls are what it takes.
Musashi, if that's the path he walks, I will follow. I've chosen
Looks good.
to trust Musashi's judgment in all matters.
Ori departed. Give me every ounce of power that you have. In return.
Then get going, Onimusha.
Oh my god, they said the name.
Everything is in September now. Is every game coming out in September? Is it one of those years where, like, within 3 weeks, we're going to have, like, 17 games coming out?
Yeah,
Like,
but they're all
holy
kind of
shit.
different, you know?
This is based on the Netflix Onimusha anime. I didn't even know there was a Netflix Onimusha anime.
You're a fake fan,
Okay.
Phil. Fake fan, Philip.
Looks good to me.
Always
September
being a fake
25th.
fan.
Let's go. Let's get this on the calendar. I mean, we're gonna have a busy ass fall. God damn.
What else? Do
we're
we
gonna
have more?
So many games.
Big ups
Seriously.
General
So in
Dementia
September,
for
we
1 month,
got
dude.
Hell. All right, there's one more I want to watch.
Oh, we got one more. Okay.
There's
What
one
is
more
this?
everyone told me about that I want to watch.
Oh,
You ready? Here we
spoilers.
go. This will be
Tomb
the last
Raider.
one, probably. Let's see. Here we go.
Been halfway across the continent looking for you. Hard woman to track down.
She's dead. That's a quick opening.
Ms. Croft, I hear when it comes to retrieval, you're the one to hire.
Whoa!
This isn't about glory or money or making the world a better place. This is a puzzle, buried in centuries of silence.
All right, this looks better than the Crystal Dynamics one that was just a shit ton of action.
There's a reason I can only trust you with this.
and a dinosaur. Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Gotta say, you captured your good side.
You're assuming I've got a bad side.
So what is this?
Atlantis.
What is
that's
this
next
exactly?
year, damn.
Is it a remake? Because that game never existed. There was no Legacy of Atlantis game. But it looks like it has themes from the original game. It's very hard.
Themes from the original?
It's not really a remake. Right? Like, I don't even understand what it is because they're saying experience the story that made the legend. Okay, but what is it? Is it the remake of part 1? Is it a hybrid of the original plot lines of the first few games? Like, it's a new game, but I don't know. It's confusing. But that 1,000,000% looks like they've gone back to the roots of the series, right? They forgot all about that reboot trilogy. They're throwing that away. And this is going to go back to how it used to be. It's about crazy adventure against, dinosaurs and killer bears and demons. Remember, the first game had flying demons in it. And they threw all that away. And they made it so different in that reboot.
And they made Uncharted
so this is
essentially
way more to the original.
Some of that,
be.
well, it's not really a remake, but the Crystal Dynamics one, it was so like comedic in the first game when you would have every 20 minutes Lara Croft would be on a helicopter and then it would crash and she would have something sticking out of her, like some piece of wood would be going through her chest and her feet and something would be cut. And then she would just patch herself up and keep going. It was like misery porn. So like in their attempts to make it look dramatic, it came across as funny to me.
I would say. So that's next year, February. Let's put that way into the future there. Okay.
Which is like, I guess, suspension of disbelief, but at some point it just gets
Something
funny.
of Atlantis? Anyway, so to be honest with all of you, okay? That's not everything. There was more, but those were the things that at least initially has interested me. So I've just been asked to react to the Lost Wild trailer. I didn't know what that was.
I've been asked to react.
Lost Wild?
The call came through.
Okay. Hold on.
He's been commissioned a reaction.
I didn't have it. Okay, the Lost Wild.
He also has to go on Twitter and tell
let's
us
watch
what people on
this
Twitter
one, The
think
Lost
about this,
Wild.
because it's so important.
Here we go. Dinosaurs.
So, what was your favorite from today?
I liked the Allosaur.
What did you like about it?
He's big and loud.
I think my favorite is the Diplodocus.
The vehicular manslaughter. Oh! I think he was going to say Diplodocus, by the way.
Daisuke, they're here.
Okay, it's Jurassic Park, basically.
It's Jurassic Park, basically, because dinosaurs exist, like in Jurassic Park.
Oh, this is neat. I like the concept a lot.
There's always a choice.
Looks good. It's Jurassic Park, the game.
What do we got here? Who is this? Great Ape Games? What did they do? Great Ape Games. Probably have some great games. Oh, that's all they've done? Apparently. Yeah. Immersive and cinematic dinosaur games. Okay, so it's probably going to be like Firewatch, but with dinosaurs.
Hey. Sweet.
Because you see here, Annapurna Interactive. That's what makes me think you're not going to do a lot of stuff in this game. Maybe you're going to walk forward and crouch and turn on a flashlight.
Sadly, no release date, but looks pretty good. Okay, sweet. Well, what I wanted to say was, to me, I think that is an outstanding state of play. Like, you got concrete updates on a ton of games everyone was interested in. We got a bunch of release dates. A lot of these games look way better now to me than they did before. I know there was a Rayman remake. I don't really care. Marvel Tokon, we all know, is coming out. So I don't really need to react to that stuff. When is the, Marvel Tokon, when does that come out? Does it have a solid release date now? Marvel Tokon? I'll look this up quick. August 6th. Okay.
Okay.
So August is pretty good. You got Beast of Reincarnation.
Oh, no, now we got a scheduled
and
segment.
The Metal Gear Solid Collection 2,
Okay.
which everyone's
Yeah, I
gonna
think I'm done here because I got to go. But at least I got to see his thoughts on the state of play. I thought he would actually have more thoughts, but I guess the joke is on me. We're expecting him to react to stuff and tell us what he thinks is going to be like. But I guess he liked it, and you're going to see him play all of them and ruin all of these games and wage quit most of them, which is probably going to be the fun part. So anyways, I'll see you next time. Tomorrow and Sunday, we have double TBS. We got episodes both days this week. And yeah, we'll see what we're going to do then. We got a pretty good idea for one of them, and the other one is going to be like the regular one. So I'll see you then. For next week, I have no idea. Probably some uploaded video or something like that. We'll see how things turn out. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Now let's raid. Is only Tevin live? Who do we got? And I guess Tevin, we're going to go raid Tevin on Twitch and on YouTube. Let me see if I can get this. He's not accepting raids, so we're not even going to do that. I guess, yeah, that's it. See you guys. Until next time, bye-bye.